category on Twitch for like a bunch of weirdos?
Breastfeeding? No, it would get banned immediately.
You are the weirdos.
Yeah.
And of course, I switched over immediately when you said breastfeeding. No, it'd get banned immediately.
Welcome to the breastfeeding Twitch channel.
No, that is not what we're doing. Welcome to Melodies and Mayhem. As you can see, this week we're doing something a little different. Our compatriot, that's not the right word. Our companion Maple is preggers. So they're not going to be able to travel very often. So we're going to be continuing doing the campaign online from now on. What do you have to say for yourself, Maple?
It's his fault.
What?
It is.
I
completely
did
your fault.
nothing. It's not.
Is indeed your fault.
You can't
Yes.
prove that.
The way you are in your camera, like only like part of your face is in it. Actually, you need to move. Let's see. Move to your. I want to say your left. It's your left or your right.
His right.
Yeah, you're
No.
right. Because now you're not even in it.
Don't swim.
Yeah,
just like
so-
move like a little bit to the right.
There
Or
you
move your
go.
camera
Now you're
out.
perfect. Now you're right in the center of it.
I'm always perfect.
So, who remembers what happened last time?
We won by default.
Yeah, because they died.
We did
We're in the
die.
Feywild
Well-
now.
Is that what happened? Is they
Well,
just
one
One of them
died?
died.
A couple of them
One of them
died.
died. They got
One of them
arrested.
definitely died. Yeah,
They killed themselves.
they did kind of kill themselves.
Well, he died and he got arrested.
And then they try to blame us for killing themselves? Like, what kind of sickos do that?
In the Feywild.
Yeah, we are back in the Feywild. After I think we got enough money for all expenses paid. I forget who got. It was a three-way tie for all expenses paid to the next location.
The location that you are currently at is you are
The summer
somewhere
court.
in the Feywild. You haven't even gotten to the summer court yet. You have to find the summer court.
Cool.
You've been teleported to the Feywild with the other two bands that tied for first place with you, which was Veilbreaker Symphony and the Eclipsed Renaissance. If you remember, one of these bands was very close to winning the previous year, and they were able to win their competition in 20 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, they played as well as us, and also beat their opponents to a pulp.
I mean,
Yeah.
as well as you know, that's giving yourselves a little bit of credit, you know.
We tied with him. So there's no... Just because they liked him more doesn't mean they did any better, because we did tie. I mean, we got an auto, perfect score on our battle, though, which means that they also probably got a perfect score on their battle.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But, to be fair, 20 seconds in real life, and bands are going around the same time, you think about it, that's 3.5 rounds? Combat?
Yeah, but 20 seconds of music is kind of lame. I wanted to hear their music, not the.
No, they beat their opponents in 20 seconds and then had the rest of the time for a full concert. Kind of like how we did, except we didn't have to fight anyone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and switch the music over here.
Oh, is this Feywild music?
This is Feywild music.
Oh, that's cool.
As all of you come to your senses and you've been teleported to the Feywild, you look around you at the wonder that this is. You just see the long stretches of grass and trees that just seem to go for miles and miles. I mean, the only thing you see around you that's any sign of life is just the wildlife that seem to be there, and it's nothing that you would have normally seen. Raylan, this is quite shocking for you, though. As you, I believe, if I remember correctly, you got lost in the Feywild for some time, correct?
Yes. For me, it was 14 years. When I came back, 100 years had passed.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Everyone I knew and loved was dead. So, super fun.
Dang.
That's
With-
unlucky, because there's a lot of people that live over 100 years very easily in D&D.
With that, you all kind of get your footing, look around, and see the other two bands. One of them who is just as, like, an awestruck, looking around at the Feywild. And then there's the other who seems quite used to this. One of the band members from Veilbreaker Symphony will speak up. It's going to be the bass player, the bassist, that connected with Cletus last time. He says, "So, are we going to have to find the summer court?"
Is he speaking to us?
He's speaking
Yes.
in general, yes.
Oh, I thought you were speaking directly to Cletus. It's like, you guys bonded. I just assumed he was talking to you.
I
Right.
guess so. I've never been here before. This is all new to me.
All right. Well, then I guess we better get going.
All right,
These were the really cool emo guys, right?
You going?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to
Yes,
just
these are the cool
immediately,
emo guys.
you notice that, like, this morning, that, like, Scratch is not just, like, bronzed anymore. He is, like, very, just darkened steel, just, like, black steel, very, very dark. He has, like, he has some bangs now, that I crafted on him.
Don't you
and
remember?
I-
I believe one of the things that you have gives you emo hair.
Yeah, we both have emo hair. Yeah, he's like a very just like
He's
burnt kind of color.
Almost like this, like darkened steel
Yeah,
kind of look.
and I just, I forgot.
Oh,
I
goodness.
don't.
Because if you remember,
Oh no, the most important thing on my character sheet was not sent to me.
it should be in the pictures.
It's not. Wait, hold
You
on.
said it's not, because I believe it's the.
Oh wait,
it's that
it
cloak.
is. It's
Yeah.
no. I was looking at the wrong one. I just wanted to see what my Scratch. I needed Scratch's character sheet because I actually don't have that on here. I just hop on top of Scratch and I go, "Okay, Scratch, we gotta get to the summer court," and I'm just really trying to pretend to be serious and moody. It's like, do a area perimeter scan and let's find out where this castle is.
Hey,
Yeah.
are you okay?
Yes.
You're talking
And
weird.
let me. That was
What is that for a perception check?
Is it dull? I think what do you get? Plus that'd be it's 11.
So you have a +6.
Scratch has a +6. I don't.
Scratch like scans around the perimeter, but coming back negative.
Scratch said we're lost.
Well, have you been to the Feywild before?
Scratch, have you been to the Feywild before? He says no. He was literally born yesterday.
Not true. Anyway,
I got this.
how would he know where to go? He's never been here.
Huh.
None of us have. Well,
Raylan, I believe,
Raylan
just said.
I think is that
that's
common knowledge that she told us in the journeys.
Have you?
I don't know if I've told you guys. I don't remember.
Yeah, okay. Well, and I look at the other band. So, and I talk to the most moodiest person there, which is probably the bassist. And I go, "You guys have any experience in the Feywilds?"
Actually, so there would be two who would be the moodiest. It would be the bassist. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, so it was the wrong band. It was not Veilbreaker Symphony. It was the Eclipsed Renaissance. The Moodies would either be their singer or their bassist, because their bassist is the Air Genasi, Zephyr Pulse Galewind, or their singer, who is a Shader Kai.
Yeah.
And it's they call him Lament, and is Lament Duskspire.
Cool. Horribly great names. I love it.
If you remember, Lament is the one that told you you don't have real talent.
Yeah, I swish my emo hair. That I did not have like as of yesterday, basically. So I think the last time they saw us or they saw me, I was like not emo at all, riding a giant chicken. Now
Not
I have
even
emo
close.
hair with a billowing cape, riding a emo chicken with emo hair. And yeah, and I say that I was like, my scanner says we're lost. Do you know where we are? It just the most forceful trying to sound cool, and I swish my hair a bunch of times.
Lament speaks up, and he just swishes his hair as well and says,
I flutter.
well, we might be able to find where we're going. It's only a matter of time. By the way, it was Rhodey, correct?
Yeah, but I'm thinking of changing it.
Yeah, it's a good look on you. You need
Rhodey,
something...
Rhodey's a good look, or changing it is.
It's all right, bud. You gotta calm down. Your hair, it's a good look on you. Change the name, though. You're part of the band. You don't want them to think that you're just someone to carry around the luggage.
Why would they think that?
Well, you know the term roadie. It's someone who just goes along and carries around the speakers and equipment. Sometimes sleeps with the band, too.
No, it stands for Robotic Artificer Designed for Intense Entertainment, actually.
I look at Rhodey and I'm like,
And
Rhodey,
is
have you been sleeping with our
groupie-
band members?
Groupie is what you're thinking of?
Have I been
Groupie is another
sleep-
term.
Groupies are
No.
the easy one, horse girl. Roadies, they're the challenge.
Joke's on you, I don't sleep.
Well played. I believe the horse said that she knows where she's going.
You do?
Indeed, I do.
You know exactly where we are, right now.
Fortunately,
Do you know where we're going?
I think so.
Raylan, go ahead and make me a perception or a history check at advantage.
Would it not be survival since I'm navigating?
Because you haven't been in the Feywild for a while, you're saying you remember this area, you'll need a history check first.
It's been like a week.
Fair?
I guess that's fair. All right, survival check. Survival check at advantage.
I mean, if she knows, I think history. If she doesn't, I think survival.
Yeah, for sure my survival is so much better. Which I think came with my Fey Lost background.
Then roll me a survival check. Right click, and then you can click advantage. Right click on the number. There you go. Right. Did you right click on it? You just need to roll one more time. Don't do advantage.
Cool.
You rolled once.
That was terrible.
The worst you could have done. Yes, correct.
Well, she gets advantage.
Oh,
we go.
right. Wait, a nat 1 and a nat
From
20?
a crit to a crit. Yep, that just happened.
Cool.
Raylan, it's almost like you never left. You recognize the area, and you begin to lead all three groups to the summer court.
And the map says this way.
The what?
There's no map.
No, there's not a map.
Huh.
The map in your brain.
the Dora map.
Is your bubble on the map, on the map, on the map?
While you all are walking along, hold on one second. Let's see, where is it? No, not them, because it's the harpist, the drummer. There it is, the drummer.
The harpist.
Yeah, this is a Veilbreaker Symphony. The drummer from Veilbreaker Symphony, they call him Pulseforge. He's a dwarf. He begins to approach Maple while you guys are walking. He says, "So, I see that you're the drummer for their band, huh?
Yeah.
Where are your drums?"
I just hold up my little cube.
Please don't pull it out.
Oh, it's right here, but I can't actually open it because it takes like 12 hours to put it away.
Oh, that's impressive. It's just a shame that you have to use an instrument, though.
What?
You see, I'm no ordinary drummer. As he begins to ham bone. My body is my instrument.
Is this the same band that was like, you don't have an instrument, you're not real talent?
Yes.
I'm writing on Scratch next to is it the bassist that I'm vibing with? Who am I vibing with? The singer?
You're vibing with the singer from not Veilbreak Symphony, if I remember correctly. Actually, it might be Veilbreak Symphony.
Are they both emo? Are they both emo bands?
They have emo members, but they're not both emo bands. You're vibing with the Eclipse Renaissance singer currently.
And the Hambone guy is also in Eclipse Renaissance?
No, the Hambone guy is Veilbreaker Symphony, so he's a different band.
Cool. And I just go like, some people have no talent. And the most like fake voice. And the most not roadie. I'm almost copying how his voice sounds.
Roll me a performance check.
I toot my little pipe as I do it. So I can... Okay, 15.
He just looks at you and he goes, "It's almost like you've gained talent overnight. I'm impressed."
You just see him just in he can't blush, but in just the most bashful way of just thank you. Well, just giggles are pouring out of him, but he's trying to look serious and flip his hair as many times as possible in a conversation.
He goes,
Yeah, he does. And just wiggles his hair a little bit.
He just like nods at you, showing very little emotion. You hear him beginning to hum to himself. As he's just like being as emo as he possibly can be.
Okay. Maple's just trying not to laugh in this guy's face. Because that is not what she was expecting at all. Just, okay, good for
it's
you.
two people just really flipping their hair around.
Rhodey just pulls out a
Maple
piano.
just kind of walks away from him.
It's like Rhodey just pulls out a piano and just.
You're walking
plays the
away.
first
You're
note
walking
of
away, and
Black
he's
Parade.
just, "Where are you going?" Just hitting all the parts of his body.
She's just obviously uncomfortable.
Is the band proud of him, or are they embarrassed by this? Are they like, this man?
They're proud of him.
That's wild, dude. Go for it. Honestly, I'm surprised he's not in our group. It really is.
You have to remember, though, this is one of the groups that like got really far the previous year.
I was about to say, it's working for him. It's just really weird.
As you all continue, Raylan, you are just maneuvering through these wooded areas, trying to keep everybody close because you know the Feywild is ever changing. And if someone wanders too far, they could be separated from the group and never found again. Give me one moment. You guys can RP a little bit.
Okay, rule number 1 of the Feywild. Whoa.
What is it?
Hold on, our son is screaming at her.
Aww.
Poor guy.
He just wants to touch it. Okay. Rule number 1 of the Feywild. Do not get too far behind.
Also, your camera's still off.
I know.
Since you're heading to the summer court, where you are currently at, you realize that you're in the timeless spring, so you're not too far from it.
Cool, we're close.
Hey.
Oh, he playing. Oh, he gaming. Oh, man. Eat
It's
it.
gonna go tonight.
this is
Gonna
why
be the
push the
night
talk
that
about
I
it.
fall for you over again.
I swear to God, Cletus. You're going to match with these people way too well.
Spending too much time on that farm alone brings out another side of a man. Without my chickens, sometimes
We've heard-
it's just me and my thoughts.
I think at this point we have concluded that we have went to full death metal banjo music. Because
It's death metal bluegrass banjos.
it was what was it called? There's a very specific banjo music that we found that had creepy woodwinds, banjo, heavy double pedal drums,
I don't
almost
remember the
everything we
name of it.
have. It
'Cause
was
what-
very obscure. It was like blood banjo or something crazy.
We can call our band Chicken Scratch My Heart Out.
Chicken scratch. Oh yeah.
That's way too good.
Oh.
As you all are moving through the Feywild, Raylan, you stop because you hear something. It's breaking twigs and wandering through the trees.
So everyone sees me freeze, and I hold my hands out to make everybody stop, and I.
I take one more step than necessary, then freeze.
Scratch keeps walking, and then I was like, oh yeah, Scratch, stop it. Scratch doesn't speak English, so.
Are we about to die?
Raylan,
roll
I
a
need
perception.
you to give me a history check.
What is it?
Not the worst roll in the world, but not great.
You begin to hear the little giggles as you recognize the sounds from the trees. It seems there are sprites that are watching you. You know that these sprites like to try to play games and make deals. When you play their games, if you lose, they take something from you, but you never know what it is until later.
What's your name? They take
Okay,
two. They
Don't
take two
give
from
anybody
you.
your name. Don't tell anybody your name. Don't agree to any games.
You see a small group of 5 sprites descend down below, and they're wandering around all of you guys, moving up to each of you. One flies up to Cletus and goes, "Huh, this one looks interesting." 2 of them go over to Rhodey, and they're tapping on his eyes. They go, "This one doesn't even blink."
Who are you? Why are you touching me?
What do these creatures look like?
They look, they're very small. They almost look like they have insect-type wings, and their bodies are quite scaly, as they have slightly humanoid appearances, but it's almost like they're mixed with, like, insects.
Okay, so the amphibian underwater guy, basically.
One of them flies over to Maple and says, "Hi, what's your name?"
I just don't say anything. Maple is like terrified to say a single word to them.
They just keep kind of flying around you guys. One of them goes over to Chicken Scratch and goes, "Ooh, this one looks really cool. Can I have your name?"
Me? Yes. And I flip my hair and I go, I am the experimental mechanical operator, knowingly in distress at all times, otherwise known as Emo Kid.
You go, "All right."
He just looks at his face like, I'll pass on this one.
So, Emo Kid, you want to play a game?
I was really hoping they would just steal it and I could go back to Rhodey. I don't play games, kid. And I swoosh my hair. And as I'm swooshing, I make eye contact with the singer guy to see if he approves of me.
He just seems to look at you.
That's good enough. That's all I need.
I mean, if you play my game, I might grant you a wish.
I don't know if I want to. I don't know if he wants it. He's really emo right now. I feel like he would say something like, the only thing I wish for is the sweet embrace of my pain. And I immediately, again, clock over to the lead singer. It's the most forced interactions, and I'm
He
really
looks at
trying
you.
hard.
And he just...
Waiting for the nod. He nodded. Alright, beat rocks, kid.
As you
I got
say
what I
that,
want.
she goes, "Okay, I can do that." And she holds out a hand. She says, "Rock, paper, scissors."
How many fairies are around us?
There are 5 total.
Cast fairy fire, and they all just burst into flames.
I don't think that's what it does.
Say, I don't think that's how that spell
It's in
works.
the name. Catches fairies on fire is what it does.
Hey,
Don't forget pajamas. Do you,
Hold on.
do
Yeah,
you
so
want to play?
I'm trying to. Hold on. I don't have an item that I made. It doesn't let me like pull it up. It just tells me that I have it, so that's kind of cool. Cool. Okay. As she goes rock paper scissors, I go. How about pipe? And I whip out my pipe, and I need any of the fairies that are being mischievous, which I think are all of them, have to do a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw. Okay. Give me a
You
second
are
then.
muted.
Give me 1 second. I'll have him make a wisdom saving throw.
Cool.
They all explode.
Oh, music is typing? What? Crazy. Music's gonna roll for him.
cool.
Music says, tonight's gonna be the night.
Oh, I guess fairy is not one of the options. Wait, I said sprite anyway, didn't I?
I don't know. I said
did.
fairy. I don't.
No,
He said Sprite.
he said Sprite.
I know. I said fairy. That's why he's probably thinking of it.
Specifically, diet Sprite.
They get +1.
Hello.
They all fail. Cool. It's a DC. It's a. I meant it was a Pipes of Haunting is a DC 15 saving throw. I just go. The most cringy when they say rock paper scissors. I pull. I go. How about pipe? And you just hear eerie wind. Just very eerie, creepy wind music float through, as you can almost just see green waves just kind of emanate from me. And it hits all of the fairies, and they are immediately frightened of me.
You watch
now
as the fairies just.
Now you know the pain I feel every day in anguish. This is a fraction of what I feel.
Okay, you win. I'll grant your wish. As you feel magic embody you as
What?
they grant your wish, and then they begin to flee. They say, "Don't hurt us!" And they all fly away.
I get really excited. What's my wish? What do I get? What do I win?
Can you wish
Rhodey,
for sweet embrace of pain?
As you look down at yourself, you notice you have. Excuse me. You notice you have human hands.
I thought you were gonna say I had something.
You also have human legs. You are a real boy with arthritis.
Am I so, like, canonically, like, I still have to be 2 feet tall, though. I'm a small character.
You're the equivalent of Pinocchio currently.
Cool. I'm still a small character, though.
With that, you can feel your body beginning to ache and your joints beginning to hurt as they've given you arthritis. You now
How did I win arthritis?
Now you have constant pain, which is what you wished for.
I think I wish to be free of the constant pain, didn't I?
No, you said you want to stew in your pain.
That sounds like something I would say. Oh, this is what pain is? I was not programmed to feel pain. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is awful.
Actually, I think you were programmed to feel pain.
It's all I was. This is not what I was programmed to feel. This is pain.
He was programmed for emotional pain, not physical.
I was programmed for the idea of pain. I just thought it hurt. Imagine if someone going, "Hey, your arm hurts." You're like, "Oh, this is pain." I was programmed to feel pain. This sucks. This hurts.
Is this a curse, or is this something more powerful?
This was a wish that was granted.
I have I'm gonna cast as we're just kind of like slowly trotting down.
Rhodey, you do realize
I'm gonna
that
cast,
the emo hair you have
identify.
is real, though. Like, it's attached to your head.
It's beautiful.
Your nails are painted black, and you're wearing a skull t-shirt, and you're wearing black skinny jeans.
Yeah, I'm gonna start
and you're wearing
casting...
some, like, dark Converse.
I'm assuming I still have my magic, even though most of it was, like, you know, tinkering. Wow. I still have my tinkering skills,
You still have
right?
your magic, yeah.
Cool. I just go, Scratch, wait. What the hell? And you just, his balls drop. You're like, I'm a grown man. What? Scratch, we need to fix this. And I pick up some, like, sticks and rocks and stuff, and I'm just, like, wrapping it around things and just, like, tinkering around. And I make, like, a little makeshift scanner, and I'm just gonna start casting Identify on myself to see what magical effects are affecting me right now.
How did the others react to seeing this happen?
Yeah. Am I naked? Can I have clothes on?
You are naked.
I have the cape, right? Is like, I think a cape that gives me
the cloak is the only thing you currently are. No, remember, cool. Because you have the shirt, the skinny jeans, and the Converse on.
That sounds right. I don't know where I got these. Where did I get these? What?
They were changed with you because you're a little emo boy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm wearing really skinny jeans, a band t-shirt with, like, cut. I am scrawny, though. I have no muscle, but I'm still wearing, like, a cut t-shirt, like I have muscles to show. It's just your prime 2004, 20, 21-year-old that's like, should probably be over this by now, but is still just dressing up like this.
Have an
Um,
idea.
Basically just, Olivia's brother.
I was about to say, so Jason?
Yeah.
So, does his shirt say My Mechanical Romance?
Yeah.
Yes, it says My Mechanical
Somehow.
Romance.
Yeah.
I love that. Oh, Maple just walks over and pokes him to see if he's like, to see if it's real or not.
Oh, it hurt. Everything hurts.
Why does everything hurt?
I don't know. This sucks. And I'm just slumped. I'm literally slumped over on Scratch. But because, like, it's so awkward, I have to, like, curl up in it because the saddle is concave, not convex. So I can't sit on it. I have to, like, curl in a ball and, like, kind of vibe in it. It's almost like a hammock shape.
That makes sense.
And my little feet are just, like, dangling out.
It's so good.
That
Cletus-
doesn't look comfortable. Are you okay, Rhodey?
No, I've been paid. I have arthritis. My scanners are coming back arthritis. I don't know what that is.
Wait, Rhodey, how do you scan things?
I hold out my scanner. It's me for 10 minutes. I'm making a gadget, which is the same time it takes to ritual cast the identify spell. But I'm just saying that 10 minutes is me like doing a weird, makeshift stuff of just like wrap this magical leaf or like stem of a flower around a rock and like magical tinkering stuff.
The lead singer from the other band just looks at you and goes, "Rhodey, you gotta embrace the name. Change comes for all of us."
But I can't be emo kid because I'm not mechanical. Can I even say emo kid? Did I give my name up?
But you can. Your new name is Emo Kid. You must leave the old version of yourself behind. Embrace
It
the
doesn't.
new,
Careful.
and
It doesn't
embrace
have-
the pain.
Doesn't have to be a anagram. All names have to be anagrams. That's what they're made for. Each letter has to stand for something. How else will you know what I was created for?
He just puts a hand on your shoulder and says, "It can be whatever you want, Rhodey."
Do you have arthritis medicine?
I don't have arthritis.
Uh,
I have scoliosis.
Yeah. Oh, is arthritis cool? Is arthritis cool? Scoliosis sounds cool.
Arthritis is cool as hell.
Just like this. Cool.
Rhodey's
I
just
mean,
in
all of-
severe pain as the cold wind hits his body, making his joints real stiff.
Be careful, there's rain coming in. I can feel it in my bones.
Cletus, what do you do?
I'm just like staring at Rhodey, like I'm still trying to process what's happening.
Same.
Dang. Okay. You see Rhodey go kind of blue in the face for a second. But I rolled a little wisdom save for myself. Just for funsies. And I do know that in this form I probably have to breathe. So you see me go blue in the face for a second, and then I go.
Are you okay?
And I'm just heavy breathing. Every breath is purely manual. Everything in my body is trying to breathe. I've never automatically breathed ever. I never had to breathe, so breathing for the first time, I would assume most of your body has to go into it, or else you will just freak out.
Maybe?
And I just start having a panic attack, which is making me breathe even heavier. So I'm just hanging off the side of this chicken, just having a panic attack, while a scanner is scanning me up and down for 10 minutes to try to find out what the heck is wrong with me.
The 10 minutes pass. Oh god, you get an inspiration. This is so good.
So, I think I had inspiration from last one that carried over to this game or something. I don't
think
know.
you did, but
Yeah.
the 10 minutes pass as you finally get your answer. It seems somehow that sprite was able to cast a changed polymorph spell on you. It was altered somehow to basically grant the wish that you desired. Basically for a temporary amount of time, or as long as you're here in the Feywild, you're going to be a real boy with arthritis and anxiety.
Can I do like an Arcana to see what would happen if I was polymorphed into something else?
Sure, make me an Arcana check.
Cool. I get a 19 on the stupid thing, and a 6 on the thing I want to do! Okay, that's fine though, it's a 13. That's still pretty good.
You're not certain, but if the sprite did it again, you know it would probably be painful.
But, like, if we polymorphed me into something else, could that change me into would my base form be the human form, or what would happen?
You don't know.
What
are you trying to turn into, Rhodey?
Either way, you'll still have arthritis and
emo
anxiety.
If I polymorphed into something else?
You'll be a horse with anxiety and arthritis.
Not even the horse candy can save me now. Typical.
What did you want to turn into, Rhodey?
The only thing we can turn into. A horse. Thank you. Yes, that is my name now. Emo kid.
I'm not calling you that, by the way.
Rhodey was my slave name, the name I was built for. I am flesh and blood now.
Okay.
The lead
Still not
singer
calling you emo kid.
just puts his fist up and says, "You go, you go, emo kid."
What color is he?
He's a shader Kai, so I think his skin is
Oh, he's dark,
a bit gray. Yeah, darker, a little more like on the gray side.
I can't make that gesture, but hey, I'm a little too pale for that, but you go, friend. I'm on your side.
Says, "We support you, Rhodey."
I just flip my hair and go, cool.
The rest of the bands are like, what is happening? You guys walk for a few hours until you finally make it to the summer court. Though it is fairly late. The moons are currently out, both of them. And up ahead, just outside of the summer court, you can see a small cottage that appears to be that has some smoke coming from it. This looks like it might be one of the only viable places to sleep.
We go up to it, I guess.
It's okay. I don't sleep, guys. I'll watch over you.
Can I roll perception just to make sure there's nothing weird going on with it?
Go ahead.
Let's get an exclamation point.
R.
R. Is that it?
I use roll, but apparently R works too. I don't know. Nice.
15 plus... Perception. 21. No, 19. I lied. I'm sorry. 19.
You look around, and you don't see anyone other than the other bands following you. But
okay,
there's just this weird feeling that keeps coming over you like you're being watched. You're unsure.
guys, I think we're being watched by something, and I'm not sure what it is. Something feels off. No one else is coming over here. So I don't know if this is the best.
I pick up a random rock on the ground, and you see, like, for the first time, something that would actually be Rhodey casting magic versus just, like, shooting random crap out of their body. And you see it's very, actually, intricate. Like, I pick up a rock and, like, split its form, starts messing with things, like, almost as if I was, like, tinkering with it, and, like, form it back together with magic. And it starts glowing in a 10-foot radius. It's 5 feet of bright light, 5 feet of dim light.
Is this the light spell?
No, it's magical tinkering.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you.
and which direction? Which way did you say we're being followed? To Maple. Which way was it?
Do I know?
You don't. Like I said, you just feel like you're being watched, but you're not sure from where.
Not sure from where.
Okay.
I just turn I just go, Scratch, do a scan. Maple says we're being followed. I trust it. Can Scratch roll a perception check just to see what direction I throw this rock in?
Sure.
Cool.
It's got to be
Plus
21
6.
though.
It's 25.
That
That's a 19 on die.
that
Thank
is
you,
a lot
Scratch.
higher.
Scratch, do a scan. Now, I need to drive off these demons.
Scratch does a scan, and as he scans around, he points directly at Maple.
What?
Like, through her, like, behind her, or, like, if we walked in a circle, it would pinpoint her.
Something behind Maple.
Oh, okay. I go, Maple, duck. And then I realize I can't throw over you anyway, and then I move out the side, and I toss a rock that glows 10 feet. And I just toss it. I just chuck a little rock. And I go, back! Very dramatically.
Maple, do you duck?
I can't throw over her, but I'm on Scratch, so yeah, I'm gonna try to throw over her.
As you duck, you see this ugly, old, hunched-over woman that was standing behind you, Maple. And this rock is flying straight towards her. So, Rhodey, I need you to make me a strength check.
Cool, I'm good at those. Strength or athletics?
Strength, because this would technically be like an attack roll, but I don't think you have any modifiers in strength.
I have -1. It's a 2. So it's the daintiest, and it just kind of. It's easier when I have hydraulics in my arm. I swear.
Considering I just have 1 hit point, I think it still do a little bit of damage. I think it still hurts.
No, that would be the to hit. That would be a 2 to hit.
Hold on a second. The stream.
Yeah, you don't roll d20 strength for damage. That would be very fun.
It is really messed up. It froze.
Okay.
I need to figure out why it's frozen. 'Cause I don't know why.
Do I hit her?
Sorry,
I'm assuming with
hold
the 2
on.
I don't.
The stream is frozen, so I'm trying to figure out why.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Yeah, for some reason each one of you are like frozen, so I'm fixing it real quick.
That might mean your Discord's not tabbed in.
It was working earlier.
Okay, well, Raylan is now. Ian is now Olivia, and Olivia's now Ian, but.
Yeah, that's weird. Hold on.
That's weird.
It's fine.
Come here.
And then Cletus.
Oh no.
Yeah, for some reason they switched, and I don't know why. So we're gonna go ahead and move those. Ooh. Move them. Yeah, I don't know why they switched. So I'm switching them over right now. There we go. Everyone's can move now. They should be good. Move for me. Move. Oh. Move for me, everybody. I need to see if it works. All right, perfect. I fixed it. I don't know why I did that. But your 3 does not hit.
My 3 doesn't hit? That's crazy.
No. So you see Rhodey like winding up a shot, and he just throws the rock, and Maple, where you duck, it just like kind of like right to your feet. Doesn't even get past you.
But it somehow reveals the creature.
The woman just her hand was reaching out. She kind of pulls it back a bit and says, "Well, I'm sorry. I was just going to touch your beautiful hair.
Please
Please
don't. And I
forgive
step
me."
away from her.
My hair or her hair?
Her hair.
Oh, okay.
Please don't touch me. And I just back away. Who are you?
Oh, forgive me. I'm what would be known as a grandmother. I take in wandering travelers to my home that need a rest. And I've heard that some bands were going to be coming through for the international competition Melodies and Mayhem. So I figured I would offer a place of rest.
What does our environment look like?
Yeah.
Very heavily wooded. You can see the summer court in the distance, but it's still a good walk. And the only like even semblance of anyone else around is this woman and that hut that's just ahead of you.
I asked the lady, "Excuse me, miss, where do you reside?"
Oh, just over yonder in that hut. I started a fire not too long ago, and I have some soup being prepared.
Can I do an insight check on this woman?
Go ahead.
I have
I
negative
wanna
1
do the
insight.
same.
I also am going to do the same with my negative 1 insight. Not the worst.
Oh no. Okay.
I got a 10.
Roll...
15.
What's the thing? Roll 1d20?
Just
Yeah,
exclamation
either that
point
or
R.
for you it would be exclamation point C space. So yeah, because that
Plus-
works. I was gonna say if you want to do
plus
your
one,
actual
so 19.
character's insight, since your sheet is on there, it would be exclamation point C space insight, and then it would roll your character's insight.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
take my 19 though.
As
Yeah.
Wait, that's plus 2 to insight?
You're not very wise. Yeah, that makes sense.
But I'm gonna take my 19 though.
as you are all trying to read her, she seems to have good intentions. Cletus, something is very, very off to you, though. It's really weird that she's just the only one out here, and that she would just appear out of nowhere unless she was until she was spotted by, by Scratch.
I want to look at her and be like, "You wouldn't lie to us now, would you, ma'am?"
Oh no! Why would I ever want to lie?
I flip my
I'm
hair.
only here
I just
to
wanted to ask.
help.
Yeah, this is our grandma. She's obviously here to help. She said so. Sorry, Grandma.
Oh,
Last
it's
time I checked,
okay,
Grandma had
dear.
cancer.
Wait.
Here. She pulled
I-
out. She pulled out a Werther's hard candy, and she says, "Have a candy
I-
here."
Run right up to her and I snatch that right up. My first candy. And I put it in my little mouth.
Roll me a d10.
Cool.
I look at the lady. I'm like, "Well, look, can I see your hut?"
Yeah, you can all see her hut.
Okay.
4.
It's a 4 out of 10 for you, so it had a little bit of pocket lint on it.
Yeah, dude. Okay, tasty. Okay, this ain't half.
So,
This isn't half bad. It's a little bit worse than half bad. No, it is half bad. Right about.
What were you saying, Cletus?
I ask her, can I play a little song for you?
Oh, dearie, I would love to hear a song. It's been quite some time since I've heard good music.
Let me think up some lyrics real quick.
Oh, remember,
wait,
you're also
wait a
cursed to
minute.
speak in rhyme after
Yeah, you can-
you play the lute or that
Yeah.
that instrument.
Which I don't think you've played it yet, but do you have to speak forever in rhyme, or is it like a time limit?
It's for an hour after he's done playing.
And there's another thing he has to do as well, right? He's double cursed. He has something else.
That is
Because
correct.
he
is
had a
double cursed.
rhyme. He had a rhyme, and he has to do something else.
No, there's 2 different curse items. One's
Yeah.
one I just have to compliment people.
That's
so
it.
pick up the
You
lute.
always have to compliment people in the worst time possible.
I pull out the lute, and I strum a few chords, and I say, there was an old lady, she seemed a bit shady, so I play this lute to make her reveal her true character. Ring.
Now for the next hour, you can only speak in rhyme.
I'll decide what that word is after I see what happens next.
Yeah.
Roll me a performance check.
Yeah. Yeah. Do we know how this magical reality-shattering loot works, or are we just using it for funsies?
That's
'Cause
crazy for a +9.
That was not your best performance.
You're right, this wasn't, but it's still magic is magic. Curses are curses.
She says, "Oh, dearie, that was wonderful. Please, would you come back to my hut so I could listen to more of your tunes?"
Does anything manifest?
Nothing manifests.
well, she must be our grandma then, like she said
I say,
before.
What the hey? What a day.
Yeah. What a day. Yeah, I start walking with grandma, and
Oh nay, what does this hair say?
When you guys look back to call the other group, you realize the other 2 groups are not there.
do they show signs of they just kind of kick rocks, or
Or
Like,
is it
disappeared.
Like they disappeared?
You don't know. They don't even look like they were there.
cool? It's enough to. Would we assume that they left us because they barely know us, or is it like a very strange, whoa, okay, what, like a
Make
horror
me,
movie kind of thing?
Each of you need to make me a wisdom saving throw.
No, thank you. All right, hit 20, baby. Come on. Ooh, a 2. Oh wait, no, I got a 4.
17.
No, I got 2. Yeah.
Heck you.
No. Okay. I got
You
a
and
10.
Maple.
Yeah, this house is cursed.
Cletus, you have no idea where the other groups went. They were just with you.
What does our environment look like? Is it since I did a
You're
perception check?
you're still in the woods.
But that's the only thing that's different.
Yeah, you are still in the woods, but the trees look a little different than what you remember. Rhodey and Maple, if Cletus brings this up to you, what group is he talking about?
There was no group. There was only Grandma.
Exactly.
We're going back
we
to Grandma's house.
We weren't with another group.
Cletus.
Guys, I got something to say. There's something wrong with the trays.
Trays?
The trays, and I point at the trays.
I look at the trees. Do they look weird to me?
They're trees.
Yeah.
Those have
Those
been
are
the
just
same
trees.
trees since we've been here,
Does
Cletus.
there seem to be any new trees?
Cletus,
Like,
to
are
you, the
different-
trees almost look like they're watching you.
I walk up to one of them and I like put my hand on it.
Cletus, I'm gonna need you to make me a survival check.
Okay. Nine.
Cletus, you touch the trees, and when you look back, the group is no longer there. You are all alone in the woods, in pitch black darkness. Only light that shines is through the tree lines is the moon's. The shack isn't even there, and you no longer can see the summer court. You have wandered too far from the group.
Well, I thought I was looking at like the nearest tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I
Did
just looked it up
they-
too. I thought Cletus would be able to save us. Turns out, because he got a trait called like counter charm. Turns out counter charm doesn't work if they're already charmed. You have
Yeah,
to
counter charm is like is dumb.
it's you can't wait till someone gets charmed to like snap them out of it or something. You literally have to be like, oh, are you gonna charm someone? Can you wait till my next turn so I can counter it? Like, no.
Okay,
Like,
but I
oh,
do
okay.
have. I am like I roll at advantage against being charmed. So if I'm being charmed, I at least deserve a roll at advantage for it.
You're not charmed.
Ooh, good enough for me.
Besides, you already passed the check anyway. Currently, you're not charmed. The Feywild, if you don't know where you're going and you separate too far from others, you end up somewhere else.
Sorry, dog was trying to eat a Sharpie.
He's been at
Well, they're
that
delicious.
Sharpie. Yeah, is it the green one? Yeah.
Well, what do you expect? It tastes like peppermint.
Yeah, he's getting festive for the season.
Rhodey and Maple.
Is Raylan with us? She's...
Yeah.
Raylan is with you.
Okay, I didn't know she was just off in the ether as well, and... You know, it's so nice visiting my grandma again. Just me, and Raylan, and Maple, the big trio. The big band trio, the pipes and 2 percussionists. So that's a full band.
Oh, I'm so excited to have you all spend the night again. I made each of your favorites.
I'm assuming it's kind of that same magical thing in every spell where it's like you'll keep coming up with weird reasons why stuff makes sense.
Yeah, basically, you're connecting things yourself as to why this would make sense.
This is normal. This has to be normal. We're just making up. Yeah.
believing that we've been here
It's-
before. This is
Yeah,
grandma,
there's a bunch of spells that say the same. Like Phantasmal Force is like, you can make up whatever, and your opponent will come up with a reason why it works. So, making sure I wasn't making myself even more screwed than normal.
As you all are led to the cabin, the door opens and you just feel the warmth wash over you from the fire. You can smell a fresh vegetable soup being boiled over the fire. You also smell something sweet. Apparently, she had been baking a cake to prepare for you guys to come.
I've never had cake.
Oh, I know, dearie, but I made it because I knew that you were going to be able to taste it this time.
The sprites gave me arthritis.
Oh, let Grandma try to take care of that for you. I have some medicine in the cabinets.
Arthritis medicine! Thanks, Grandma!
I'll be back with the ibuprofen.
Is this actually the lady that we've been talking to through that portal?
No,
What?
this is not.
No! God, no! This lady's gonna
No.
kill me! This lady's actively about to kill me!
I'm pretty sure this woman's gonna eat us.
She brings you guys in and says,
Sit down, just relax. I will be right back with the medication.
Okay.
as all of you
How is Scratch reacting to this?
Yeah.
scratch.
Because he's not a humanoid, and I don't believe can be charmed or anything.
What are you talking about? you don't know who Scratch is. But you've had your dog Scratch though.
It's my dog.
As you look down, you see a little beagle who's still like super playful and just running around.
I love does the collar say Scratch on it?
It does.
It says, "Oh, Scratch. Don't know why I thought you were bigger for a while." I flip it on the back of it. It says, "If lost, return to Grandma's house." And I go, "Well, that checks out."
Good thing we're at Grandma's house.
We're at Grandma's house. Good thing I have Scratch back. And Scratch is just normal. He's not like being worried or anything.
Yeah, he's totally fine. He just seems to bark every now and then, and his barks almost sound like clucks every now and then.
Yeah, that's Scratch. Yeah.
He's bilingual.
But
He's bilingual.
You guys can see a couple of recliners in front of the fireplace. There's Snuggies there with some heat warmers and some hot cocoa with little marshmallows floating in the mugs for you guys.
Is there any more checks that we do before this?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Make me some perception checks.
Okay, cool.
I'm not good at any of these, but
I don't know if we can like make checks or if we just die. You know.
Cool. I'm assuming. Oh, thank God. I'm assuming. Scratch can't help me on this.
Scratch cannot help you on this one.
I figured it's still a 17 though.
It's okay. I got a 23.
Yeah, both of you did really, really good. So you
I get plus nothing. So I
are like just looking around. This room seems a lot bigger than what it looked like from the outside.
Mm-hmm.
And there just seems, you're noticing all of a sudden just these very large, almost like industrial size ovens, like walk-in ovens.
Ooh.
And on the inside seems to be like lots and lots of pies and cakes, and they're quite a large size within these ovens. You also look out the window, and you can see Cletus wandering around really confused outside of the hut.
I start yelling.
Oh, does anybody hear me? I'm lost.
I snap out of it. She's not here right now. I go, Maple. This isn't right.
Yeah, something's wrong.
Do you have teleportation magic?
I don't think so.
Like, no, but I got wish.
Does Okay. I have an idea.
I do have
go-
Pass Without Trace though.
I go.
I don't know if that would help.
I go. Okay. Same thing as last time. Can you turn into a small, like, insect and make Raylan invisible while Grandma's gone?
Yes.
Okay, hide, be safe. So you see my Converse, and you see at the bottom of the Converse, there's a little enamel pin, like a cool Hot Topic enamel pin. It's on both sides of them. You said there was a window, right?
Yes, there is a window.
Okay, cool. I am going to click my feet right on the enamel pills and the pins, and attempt to teleport outside with my Boots of Winding Path, a new item that I got. Level 6 artificers can create. First off, can you just tell me if it works? Is this house enchanted to not be able to? So does it prevent teleportation? It is full teleportation.
Yeah, I'm looking at him right now.
Yeah.
Creature can teleport up to 15 feet as a bonus action to an unoccupied space that the creature can see.
Yeah.
I
I had to have been there at some
will
point.
need a successful Arcana check of 15 or higher to be able to teleport out of the house.
Oh, inspiration. Can I use my second inspiration?
No,
Wait, do this? No.
they don't stack.
I got a 14. Wait. But she can cast guidance on me if I'm trying to escape. I say, hey, can I ask her to help me get out of here?
Not
with
if she's
guidance?
casting invisibility on Raylan.
Yeah.
Wait. Is invisibility
Invisibility is
concentrating?
concentration, and guidance is also concentration.
You can't cast a non-concentration spell? You can cast
They're both
non-concentration spells.
They're both concentration.
Are they
Um,
really?
Yes.
I mean, you
I
could
didn't
cast
know that.
invisibility later, but I really need that guidance to try to get out of here and grab our buddy.
Okay.
May I have her guidance
I'll
D4
just-
roll?
Cast
You ha-
guidance.
I'm gonna have you re-roll the roll.
Okay. Can I get some new dice? These suck. You make me roll these crappy little dice.
Go ahead and add your D4.
It doesn't matter. My highest was a 14. This is so a 7, a 2, and a 2. Your app, I think, is actually. I think you're rigging it.
I can't rig it even if
That's
I
what
wanted
I'm
to.
I don't know if you can.
I rolled an 11 with a +9, so I think he's right.
So you click your heels and think
yeah,
there's
you
no
see-
place like home.
Yeah, I click my heels, and I literally just like, blip out. And you see just like it's literally just I completely just disappear in like a small blip of light, and then you see me like basically right at the door, where I just appear back, and I'm on the I'm in the inside side of the door instead of the outside, and I just go, did it work?
No.
At this point, I would say Maple, you probably would have turned into a spider, and you're casting invisibility on Raylan.
Yeah.
Raylan has gone to hide within the house. I would say within the same room as as little grandmother begins to come back.
Actually, I want to turn into a mouse and not a spider this time.
Okay, that's totally
And
fine.
I'm like hiding. I'm hiding under the chair.
Can I do something?
What do you want to do?
I want to put my loot again
Mhm.
and just be like, oh, it's been a day. I've lost my way. I need a little fairy to come out and
Play.
lead me to the hut, I say.
Okay.
Ding.
Roll me a performance check.
$28.
As you play, it almost looks like one of the stars from the sky glow a little bit brighter as it descends down, descends right in front of you.
It says, "What are you calling me?"
Yay. And I nod my head.
You said you're looking for a hut. What kind of hut is it?
I cast remove curse on myself to remove the the
don't-
temporary curse.
The rhyming one?
The remove curse will unattune you from the item.
I couldn't reattune it though, right?
You can reattune it.
Okay. I'm gonna unattune myself from the item and remove the effect. And
Okay, so
and
you
look
cast
at the-
remove curse, so you use that spell slot.
Okay. I don't know if I do that. Do I need to? Or can I just remember it?
You would just have to mark off that you used one of the spell slots for remove curse.
Oh. Third level.
Yep.
That is a third level spell. I mean, or you could just rhyme and say hut and rhyme it with what? That would be
But.
kind of cool.
Okay.
Or
So
but.
now. So I explained to the creature. I was walking along the path to the what's it called, the fairy court, and this old lady came out and she was like, "Hey, you guys can come stay in my hut." And then I wandered off and touched a tree, and then I ended up here. Now I can't find my way to that hut she was talking about.
Wait, the little old lady. What did she look like?
I
Little
described what she
old lady.
What did she say her name was?
Ah!
Now that I think of it, she didn't say her name, but it was near the fairy court. We could see the fairy court, and we looked this way, and then we could see the hut. But now I wandered up, and now I can't see nothing.
So she didn't give you any name at all?
No.
I think she did, right? She did. Yeah, she 100% did. I've been calling her by her name the whole time. That.
Well, Cletus, do you remember?
What have we been calling her this whole time?
I don't know her name, but she seemed mighty suspicious, very shady.
Well, I can't exactly help you with that, to find a shady person. But if you
lead
do
me
see...
to the nearest hut?
No, I'm not doing that.
Oh.
The nearest hut belongs to somebody that I don't want to go near.
Wait, who?
Well, she's the mother of all witches.
That would make sense. That might be the one I want to go to.
Why would you want to go to Baba Yaga's?
Because my friends might be there. And if they're there, I gotta rescue them.
Oh, if your friends are there, they're dead. They're already dead. There's nothing you can do.
You want to help me slay a witch?
No. In fact, I want to get away from here as far as possible. And there's nothing you can do to make me help you.
Okay. What if I played you a song?
Why would I care about that?
I don't know. Most people like songs. What's your name?
How about you give me your name first?
Yeah, nice try. I'm not doing that.
Well, then how about a game?
No, I'm good.
If you win, I'll take you to the hut.
What is the game?
It's a very simple game.
She holds out her hand.
It's rock, paper, scissors. If you beat me in rock, paper, scissors, then I'll take you to the hut. But if I win, I get your banjo.
Is she holding her fist like this?
Yes.
I say paper, and I put on her fist.
Hey, that's not fair. We haven't even started yet.
You died. That was not in the rules. You said let's play a game, and I played it. Fair and square. Maybe not so fair, but that wasn't in the rules. Rules didn't say I could. The rules didn't say I couldn't cheat.
Or persuasion.
That's some Fae stuff right there, though. That's some Fae stuff.
Yeah.
No, that's clever. And that's a 22 on the persuasion check.
She just looks at you and goes, Dad, fine, I'll take you there.
Cool. And as we walk, I look here. I say, "So, what was your original plan to beat me? I want to know."
I was gonna play rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, but how are you planning on beating me? What was the catch?
The catch was we
I'm
play
done.
rock, paper, scissors, and I get your banjo.
Yeah, but don't fairies cheat?
No, we're not like you material plane people who cheat at everything.
Oh, okay.
She begins to take you to the hut. Switching back over to the hut, Rhodey, the little grandmother has come out with the bottle of ibuprofen for you.
My ibuprofen.
She puts a couple in her hand, and she has a glass. She gets a glass of water from the sink, and she says,
Here you go, darling. You're going to want to take this. This should clear up your pain swiftly.
Can I do an investigation check on what I was holding on? Either investigation or Arcana. Like if the pills seem magical, then maybe Arcana. But if the pills are like not magical, then investigation. Whichever one you think.
You would need Arcana to know if they're magical.
I'll do Arcana first to see what the heck she's given me. That's a 15. Arcana. So
Give me
do I
one
10?
second.
Cool. And then my investigation would also be a 15. That's crazy.
It's
You
rigged.
can sense that
Rigged.
the pills don't, but the glass of water has enchantment magic coming off of it.
But the pills are just ibuprofen.
Your investigation
Was a 15.
finds that these are tiny little orange pills that each say 200 ml on them. You can do a medicine check, and you might know what the pills do.
Yeah. No.
You have no idea.
In
Where's
this,
the scanner tool?
yeah, let me just pull out my scanner in front of Grandma and be like, hold on, lady, I'm gonna test these out first. Pull out a drug testing kit in front of your grandma when she hands you ibuprofen. No, I think in this moment, I don't want to piss her off too much, so I think I just take the pills and, can I sleight of hand to just not take them? I know it's a lot of checks.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Sleight of hand.
Gosh, I could have gotten out of here because I forgot what mechanic I had. I have built for success. I can add a d4 to any of my checks. Ah, I'm a loser. Okay, anyway. That is a 15 sleight of hand to try and, like, I go, no thanks, Grandma. I take my pills dry. And I go and I just kind of do a little... and just, like, it goes down my sleeve or something, like
Yeah,
my pocket.
You make it go down the neck of your shirt.
Yeah.
And it just kind of slides down into your pocket.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Oh, well, hopefully it doesn't get stuck and it works out soon. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw real quick."
Why? I didn't even take anything!
It's on touch.
I can't. It's an 8. I'm just 8, 9, 7, 2, 4. Your dice are rigged. Anyway, it was an 8.
So,
I'm,
she kind of waves her hands around in almost like a weird motion, and you feel like you're choking a bit on the pill that you did not swallow.
mm-hmm.
She says, "Oh, I told you this was going to happen. Here, drink some water." As she puts the cup up to your mouth, she wants you to drink it. Raylan and Maple,
Yeah.
both of you being in the room for a while, your vision's starting to kind of return. You see this room isn't as warm and inviting as you originally saw it. The walls are fairly decrepit. There are spider webs and other things just all around. That large oven that you see has a trail of blood leading from it.
I do have a question
Okay.
about the invisibility. So anything that I'm wearing or carrying becomes invisible with. Does Rhodey count if he's like on my back since I'm a
No. Because you cannot wary nor carry Rhodey. He is not
Yeah.
an object, he is a person.
Yeah.
Okay. But I would be considered a mount carrying person.
Doesn't count. If your horse has invisibility, if the person rides the horse, the person just looks like they're floating.
Fair. Yeah. Also, that would mean that we could just kind of play chicken on top of each other and then be invisible with one big invisibility spell, which sounds really fun. It wouldn't work, but that would be really funny.
This is a big point of conversation from what I've tried to figure out whether or not it works.
Oh, there's a lot of nerds arguing about if it works or not. God bless, dude. I love it.
Well, they're asking like if I'm invisible and I'm on a mount, does my mount turn invisible? And they're like, oh, if your mount is invisible, then you would then turn invisible.
No.
I think it would just look like a horse.
That's bending the rules of what D&D actually
Yeah, no,
says
that's
it's
why.
supposed
Yeah.
to
That's
do.
why I asked. That's why I asked.
I think like clothes, yes. But the thing is that like I don't want to like metagame and like be like I can't fight her because this is a level 20 witch. But at the same time, it's like yeah, no, right now I'd probably take a swing at her, but I don't want to TP kill my friends. It's like, but she's attacking me. My player senses that this is going to be a combat encounter. But Baba Yaga is level 20.
Can I?
Actually,
Yes,
Can I, like,
Baba Yaga is...
see-
Yes.
Can I like see her trying to force the cup?
Yes, you absolutely can. You and
I can?
Raylan can.
Okay, can I try to like run across her feet? Since I'm a little mouse,
scare
try to like
her?
scare, get her to drop it.
Yeah, roll me
I don't
an
know.
intimidation check.
Ooh, can I
Okay.
use to help in the dropping process to make sure that she doesn't just hold on to it?
That would break your invisibility.
Would it?
Yeah, you can't
Yes,
cast
it
spells
would.
or do attacks.
Yeah. You said intimidation, right?
That is correct.
Do you... you still have the lockpick set that...
Yeah, no,
Right?
that was a 3. It
Right?
doesn't work.
Me or him?
Yeah.
It
you,
doesn't
you should have a
intimidate her.
lockpick set.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, okay, that's
But
what I thought.
as you
It gets
run,
her attention, I'm assuming.
you run
though.
across her feet, and it does distract her. She goes,
Yeah,
"Oh,
you
there's
can
another
use that and not
mouse."
break
I just-
invisibility.
Yeah, I just keep running and find something else to hide under, like the other chair or something.
does it
I
break concentration for any spells she's casting?
As you're running though, she is going to attempt to cast a petrification spell on you. It will be at disadvantage with how small you are.
Okay.
Let me see. Hold on 1 second. Yep, so it's just going to be a d20. That I don't think I can get any I don't think I can get any lower than that.
I didn't look what you... Cool. You could, actually, technically. I'm telling you, those dice roll low, man. Everyone's rolling low. Except for
So-
Raylan, who got like a nat 20.
The spell misses you as a ray just right next to you. And you scurry through the kitchen and find a crack between the stove and the counter, and you just finagle your way right in.
While she's, like, distracted, when I have a chance to try to, like, cast one of my, spells, my free spells that I get from my feet.
What spell
So
would
it
that
takes-
be?
Silent Image, which is, in this case, it was, like, my hologram. Because, like, my invisibility and my Silent Image are my Shadow Touch spells, but I didn't want to be, like, actual Shadow Touch for my backstory. So I'm just saying that, like, one is, like, a cloaking device and one is, like, a hologram
Okay. Go ahead.
gadget. It's just going to be the, I just kind of, like, set it on the ground, and it's gonna place the image, a silent image of the door. But it's gonna just kind of be a little bit back, so someone could kind of get in between if they wanted to start picking the lock and trying to escape. No one would be able to see the doorknob, like, jiggle or anything, hopefully to, like, give her advantage on whatever sort of checks she's gonna do by the door, so Grandma doesn't, like, notice the doorknob wiggling or something.
Okay. So you cast that spell as she looks
Yeah.
around, and you see she just looks back at you and goes,
Anyway, dearie, the glass is here for you if you need it.
she puts the glass down onto the counter.
Oh, thanks, Grandma.
She looks around.
Where are your friends? They were just here with us.
My friends? I was just off to my grandma's house.
You're right, dearie. I don't know what I was thinking. Please
I
come,
don't...
sit.
Oh, my
I'll get you
friends!
some.
You're...
I'll get you some
I-
of your favorite pie.
I go, yeah, my friends! And I tap my lap, and, like, Scratch, like, jumps up on my lap. There we go.
Scratch to you is beginning to look a lot more metallic and a little more chicken-like.
Is it grown in size a bunch now, or... Is
It's
it
only grown a
still-
little bit. It's still smaller.
It looks
So
like a bad
it's
AI
like-
generated image.
So, like, because I'm turned into a, like, humanoid, I'm like the size of a halfling. Scratch is, like, around my size now, like a halfling-sized
Yes,
dog
at that
almost.
point.
Cool, okay. Like, oh, Scratch, you're getting bigger. And I'm like, oh, right, yeah, get off. And I was like, this is gonna crush me.
You should take a picture of a chicken and a beagle and ask AI to merge them.
Oh, that'd be
I'm not
weird.
subjecting myself to that monstrosity. No, thank you. And Yeah, at this point, I'm just kind of setting up. I assume Raylan's going to go for the door. That's what we were kind of whispering about, but you weren't really here, but the plan is for her to turn into a mouse, you to turn invisible, me to distract, and we just kind of try to get out of here. I tried to teleport out, it did not work. So.
Am I anywhere near this hut? Like, am I?
You were right outside.
You're being led there. As you get
Yeah.
closer, you can see the hut coming into view.
I would like to, like, if I can, I'd like to speed up and like run to the door and just like
I'll go
shove
faster.
it open.
You're going to have to wait. We got a little bit before that happens.
Okay.
Yeah, Olivia still hasn't gone her stuff.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Raylan, the little grandmother seems to be in the kitchen pulling a piece of pie out of the walk-in oven currently.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'm tempted to push her into it. I'm gonna go to the door. That was the agreed upon plan. I'm gonna go to the door.
You go to the door, going
Very-
behind the
Do I need to
silent
roll
image.
stealth to make sure that I'm like?
Yes, I do need a stealth check. It will be at advantage since you are invisible.
Yeah.
You don't need it. That's literally as high as you can possibly get.
Another nat 20?
I'm glad it likes one of us.
That's crazy.
Okay, so the little pitter pats of my hooves don't exist.
The horseshoes are just non-existent.
They have turned into like memory foam.
You're jumping on the couch, just playing floor is lava so you don't clip-clop everywhere.
But somehow not making a single noise as a horse jumps onto a couch.
Furniture, yeah.
Yeah.
Raylan, you make it to the door completely silent, and you
Perfect.
find that the door doesn't appear to have a lock on it, but has an old-style keyhole.
Well, that's technically a lock.
You can try.
So go ahead and make me a lockpick check.
Which is what exactly?
Do you have a set of lockpicks?
Yes.
So it would be a d20 plus your proficiency.
Okay.
Just get another nat 20. It's fine.
So if you just click on your proficiency bonus at the top of your sheet, it should roll.
It doesn't.
Nice.
So let me.
Roll, you could do exclamation point R space d20 plus whatever your proficiency bonus is.
A 19? God bless.
It's a 22. You are able to
You get advantage
unlock
if
this
you want to
door.
crit.
I mean,
You say it like she has a choice if she does.
you unlock the door anyway.
You could super crit unlock it. I don't know.
I don't think anything fancy would happen. And I
You
don't
get to
wanna-
take the door with you.
Nothing more would happen. At this point, Cletus, you see the hut in view. You can see the smoke exuding from the chimney. But there are no lights on through the windows.
Did I see the door open?
No, the door is still shut.
It's
Okay.
just on
But you are running up. You can be running up to the hut now, as the fairy would be
Is it-
yelling at you. What are you doing?
Does it have lanterns on it? Or like any fires or lights or anything?
No, there are no lights on the inside that you can see through the
I
windows.
pick up a stick. I pick up a stick and I'm like, would you mind lighting this for me with some magic?
I'm not doing that. I only told you I'm leading you here.
Okay. Guess you want me to die then.
Kind of.
Who cares?
I
Who are
beat you in a game of rock, paper, scissors, fair and square.
You cheated. And when you die, I'm going to take your stuff.
That's fair. Them's the rules.
Fair enough. But can you please light this?
Why?
Because I want to burn a witch.
I want to see you die.
She lights the lantern for you.
Or it's just a torch. It's
Wait,
just a homemade
She
torch.
lights the torch.
I walk up to the door, Can I open it?
It's unlocked.
I open it.
You see,
Raylan, do you also open the door?
I'm gonna take a quick look around to see if there would be a way for her to see that the door is mysteriously open.
you currently, right behind you, you look and there's an image or there's a hologram of another door. You can make an investigation check to see through it, but you look behind you, you just see another door right there, right in front of you in the kind of like doorway that you're kind of smudged in.
Okay, well then, I mean, if there's a door that makes it look like it's still locked and closed, I guess I...
Or you think you're trapped in a weird hallway. Now, I might have just gave you a panic attack. I don't know. I didn't really...
Weird.
Oh, I casted the image before you went over there, probably. So you would probably have known I did something sneaky.
I tried to unlock a door, and my
hand just went through it, yeah. But you're currently covered right now, to the best of our ability of, like, it's like a forced perspective kind of thing, so if she gets close enough, she can make the investigation check and realize what's going on, but...
Okay.
Both
better
of
than
you
nothing.
Open a door. Cletus, when you open your door, you walk into an empty room.
Cool.
No one has been in this shack for years. Raylan, when you open your door, you're floating through the void. There is nothing outside.
That's fun.
Like a fun floating or a very scary floating?
If you fall, you'll fall forever. Kind of scary floating.
That's what I told you? Dang.
I look back at the creature, or the fairy. I say, "You said this is Baba Yaga's hut."
Yeah. Once she takes people in, she takes them to her home in the void. And once she's done eating them, then she comes back.
So doesn't that mean that this house is connected to her void house somehow?
I mean, probably.
I think for a second. I put the torch against the wood and catch the house on fire.
We're stuck in the void and the house is on fire!
Are we die?
We're gonna die!
Do you actually set the house on fire?
I did.
Up to you, man! It's okay, I don't like Rhodey. It's fine. I'll make something better.
A level 20 witch knows how to get herself out of this.
I can be
As you start to begin to set the house on fire, the fairy stops. The fairy stops you and says,
What are you doing?
Setting the house on fire. What do you think I'm doing?
Well, you said your friends are in the void, right?
Well, yeah.
Well, if you do that, then they have no way of getting back.
Well, then how do I get into the void?
I don't know. You have to figure that out yourself.
Wait a second. Does that mean if I can get my friends out and light the house on fire before the witch gets out, that she will be stuck in the void?
I mean, probably. She's pretty powerful, so she might be able to get out eventually.
I'd like to do an investigation around this house, see if I can find any like magic, witch-like looking stuff.
roll me an investigation. But if you're looking for magic, you gotta roll Arcana.
Oh, let me roll Arcana then. 12.
With the 12, you search around the house, trying to find something that's magic. There's magic exuding off of a lot of the house. But there seems to be a strange form of magic exuding from the fireplace.
Is the fireplace lit?
It is not.
Can I stick my hand in it?
Is this a Christmas episode?
You
Gonna come
you
down the
stick your
chimney
hand
like
in it,
Santa?
and it's still moderately warm, as if the fire was put out not too long ago.
Can I stick my hand through the brick wall in the back?
Yeah, like Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, exactly.
As you stick your hand through, it phases through the stone, but you feel yourself get burned by fire.
Prestidigitation, put it out. Can I do
Do
that?
we snuff the fire?
You can't see it. You have to physically be able to see it for prestidigitation.
Did
I
we?
see, like,
Put him
blankets?
put his hand through.
With his hand through, I need perception checks from the rest of you.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
Except for Raylan. Raylan would be busy at the moment.
Yeah.
Dang, that was
Wait a second.
almost a 20.
That's a
I
9.
locked it pause.
Oh, I have a plan.
I got 16.
Got a 9.
Is your perception just like base, like +0?
If I can't use... Oh, I'm out of charm. Can Scratch help me out?
Yes.
Oh, then 22.
With that, unfortunately the 9 isn't enough to see Maple.
Yeah.
But
I didn't think it was.
Rhodey, you saw a hand almost like come out of the fire and then like get like look like it was in pain and then reel back real quick.
Scratch starts clawing at me. What? And she just starts like pecking at the fire, and I want to take the glass of water and just pour it on the fire.
Little grandmother looks at you and goes,
What are you doing, darling? You can't be
I-
doing that.
I'm warm.
You're warm. Well, why didn't you say so? I would have gotten a fan or something for you. We could have opened a window.
And have the fire? We're not heating the outside here, you know? We just putting out the fire.
she begins to look at you.
Darling, what's wrong? You seem rather stressed.
I start flipping my hair more than normal. Nothing. Nothing.
She sits down on the couch and then just like pats next to her as to motion you to sit next to her to talk.
Did I put the fire out?
You did.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure so I wasn't screwing myself over for nothing.
It's not like those trick birthday candles.
Yeah, right. Just like, no, it reflames stupid. You're like, should have thought it. That's on me.
Do you sit next to her?
I'd have to.
You sit next to her and she just like puts a hand on your knee and she says,
Sweetie, what's going on? You've just seemed so distracted and so distressed this whole time. I know you've been into that emo music, but what's actually going on in here?
she kind of like pokes you in the chest, like pointing at your heart.
I'll roll insight. Can I roll insight to see if I know that she's on to me, or do I just get a big feeling she's on to me, or do I think she's being genuine?
Roll an
I have
insight.
-1. Well, I have -1 to insight. 12. That's gonna be up to you. Do you think I know I'm starting to get made, or do you think
It could
she's worried about?
It could go either way. It would either be Rhodey's suspecting she could be onto him, or Rhodey's about to get very emotional.
That's a 4 on my D20, because I was just doing a 50-50. I would say low. Well, so there's this boy. So when I was a robot, he said I was a loser, so I learned how to play the pipes of haunting. And now I'm really good. And he likes me, and he makes me feel special. And then I got turned into a human. Or I got turned into a halfling. But I didn't like that. But he liked that. And then we renamed me. And he told me my old name was dumb. And that makes me sad. But now he likes me. And now I have arthritis.
While they're talking, can I just be looking around for like some way to like
I'm an excellent distraction. You
Some way
just
to
keep me
help or
talking.
some way to get out.
get out?
Do I
Roll me a
feel the fire
perception
go
check.
out?
Okay,
Do I feel the
cool.
drastic change of temperature.
When you can see a lot more smoke coming through the back wall where it's just as if something put it out. Maple,
I can
Okay, I got a
stand very
7.
subtly.
Our
you said you got
house
a-
has collectively rolled like 5 on average.
I have no idea. We're stuck here forever. We're gonna die.
Yeah.
Just
You're
panic
kind
as
of
a
getting
mouse.
enthralled into this conversation that that Rhodey's having with.
I'm just wondering if I'm like, I know I'm trying to understand if Rhodey doesn't understand what he's saying or if he just has a crush on this guy.
It's just
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. too.
That's where Maple's at right now. Like,
I don't think I've ever
is
felt
Rhodey
love.
in love with him, or is Rhodey just choosing the wrong word?
Well,
He's bad at relationships.
you have to think of it this way. You should never have to change yourself for another. You're perfect the way you are, and what makes you happy is who you are. If you care for somebody, but they only want to see you change to make themselves happy, then maybe they're not the one for you. Maybe they're not truly a friend. Because friends should only want the best for you and should accept you as you are.
Robot.
Robot, human, it doesn't matter. You're
Halfling?
you no matter what.
Okay. Also, I think I gave my name away to a sprite, so I have to use my old name again.
Hey, you gave
I-
Emo Boy to the sprite.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I have to use my old one.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's what I just said!
Oh, I
She
totally got
like
that.
she grabs a hold of your hand and puts her hand on like top of it, like kind of like.
She says, Rhodey, you are wonderful. You're a wonderful young boy. There is nothing in this world that I would want more than to have you as my grandson. Don't let anyone ever tell you you're not worth it. Don't let anyone ever tell you that you're bad. You are perfect, just the way you are, and no one can take that away from you.
I really wish she wasn't trying to eat us.
Yeah,
She could just join our group.
yeah.
and be our motivational, loving grandma.
At this point, can Cletus pop out? Or I guess if you guys want to turn to.
Yeah, Cletus, what do you want to
Oh,
do?
I have so much planned right now. It's not even funny. Okay, so I would like to I see the smoke, so I'm like,
I do want to say
stick my
I
head
am
back in just to feel.
I am preparing a reaction to cast invisibility on myself and use my... Yeah, I prepared a reaction to cast my invisibility as soon as
Mhm.
as soon as Cletus like bumps through, or as soon as anyone bumps through, whoever's hand that was bumps through the fireplace. Because I am like gonna dive through it.
Okay, Cletus,
And-
what do you want to do then?
Okay, so do I feel the fire out now?
You do.
Okay, so I stick my head through just to get a view, like, as subtly as I possibly can. And I would like to look around the room and see what I see.
You stick your head through and you see Rhodey as well as the little grandmother on the couch, kind of like she's holding his hand, like talking to him. Rhodey seems kind of emotional at the moment.
Everyone's spying on me in this conversation. One's a mouse, one's invisible, one's peeping his head through, and the two people having this conversation are like, just two of us. It's just
Yep,
us
that's
having a
what it is,
heartfelt
but-
moment.
I need you to roll me a stealth check for poking your head through.
Don't roll that.
23.
Where is that? Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's a 23. So the steam from the fire being put out is covering your head, like poking through, but you can see into the room. You don't see Raylan because she's invisible. You actually see Maple, who is like kind of like sitting in the kitchen currently as a mouse, and then you see Rhodey, who is emotional on the couch with little grandmother.
I cast message, the cantrip, and point at Rhodey and say, "What? I'm in the fireplace. This is the way out." And then I'm like, "Where are the rest of them?"
In my head, I just whisper, "One's invisible. It might have already seen you. The Maple is that mouse right there in the room, staring right at us. She's eating popcorn off the floor.
Maple and
actually. She
Raylan,
is
both of
eating
you
this
give
drum.
me perception checks.
How distraught does Maple the mouse look right now?
She's eating popcorn. This is a free chick flick right now, you know.
What am I rolling?
perception.
Cool.
Hey, 15.
Nice.
Not the best, but better
Hey.
than
I have a 9.
my last few rolls.
Fair.
Unfortunately, Cletus's stealth was a 23, so none of
I
you
know.
see him.
I don't know
pointed
he's
them-
there, but I just like that I rolled a 15, okay?
Okay.
So I look and see for the mouse, and I point at the mouse.
Okay.
And I say, is that you? Maple?
Unfortunately, she won't be able to respond because she does have to verbally speak, and she can't while
Okay.
she's a mouse.
But she can hear me though, right?
You just
I can
hear squeak,
gesture.
squeak, squeak,
I
squeak.
say, hey. So this fireplace is a dimension door to the what is it? To the void or something? Well, I don't know,
It's to the back to the Feywild.
Well, it's back to the regular, yeah, right? Yeah, back to Feywild.
This fireplace is a door back to the Feywild. A little fairy told me that this Feywild house is connected and is a doorway to the other world. So if we can get you guys out and burn this place to the ground, we might be able to trap the witch. Where's Raylan? We need to find
I
Raylan and tell
skitter over to, do I know, well,
You wouldn't know where Raylan is because she went invisible
Yeah.
at one part of
Yeah.
the room and then moved. But you know she was supposed
You
to go over
can-
to the door.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can
I
go
was
to the
gonna
door.
say, I know the plan was to go to the door.
You can
So-
But
try.
In order
Just-
for him to be able to cast message on her, he has to be able to see her. So you would
Yeah.
have to drop concentration on the invisibility
Oh.
spell.
That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to get to Raylan.
Just like
So
the door.
You know where Raylan's at
Yeah,
the
I
door,
just
so
run
you'd have to
toward
feel
the
for her.
door, and I'm like just kind of trying to feel for her.
She's a horse, right? Like that can't be that hard.
Yeah.
I was trying to find my
Wait, hold on.
foot,
Let me read the exact
Yeah.
word.
Raylan,
okay.
you
Finger
you
on
see the
finger.
mouse.
and I'm fully
It-
aware that you are currently a mouse, correct?
Yes.
You
Actually,
probably
I
saw
don't-
me turn into the mouse.
Yes.
Okay, I don't step on her. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna get freaked out by a mouse.
Okay, so message actually, you can cast a spell through solid objects if you're familiar with the target and know it's beyond the barrier. So technically, you don't have to see it. You just
I
have
think
to
you
know
s-
where.
That's correct.
Yeah.
So can I point to?
Yeah, it
the
says
bit
point a
squirrel
finger with a range
If-
target. Here's the
You would
message.
have to know the general direction though, because you do have to point to her general direction. So that might be up to like a roll to see.
He wouldn't know where she is except
Yeah, at
he
all. Like
watches
you
the
wouldn't know what
mouse.
direction to point.
Yeah, if he followed where Maple went, assuming that she was leading him to me,
Yeah.
he could a wild guess and hope for the best.
Yeah, maybe.
That's correct.
Do a little chance roll or something.
So does she move? To the
Do you move,
location
Maple?
of-
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Yeah, I'm-
hurries to me to find
Yeah.
my foot.
Yeah.
I
I
run.
run-
Stop, and then I point to that direction above the mouse, and I say, "Raylan, can you hear me?"
You can hear him, Raylan.
That's spooky. I say in my head, not out loud.
I said, "Okay,
For message,
so
you
here's
do
the
have to at least whisper.
Yeah, it's like a silent whisper or something. Yeah, it's.
I do that. My
I think-
stealth was like a 23 or something.
I think they describe it as like an inaudible whisper, so it's like you can't, no one can overhear you. It is private, but you have to like word the mouth. So if someone can read lips, there's a feat that can read lips, and you can see what someone's saying if they have that. It's kind of cool. Anyway, sorry.
Have you ever thought about invisibly kicking the witch in the face with your hose? Doesn't that like kill people?
Just punch her.
Just like rear legs right in the face. I'm just kidding.
Unfortunately, my hooves do a -1.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
I will heal her by 1 hit point.
the fireplace is the way out. But I'm now realizing you're a horse, and horses don't fit through fireplaces.
It's probably
So-
magical or something, right? Like she'll probably shrink as she gets closer. Hopefully.
I stand up. Out. I stand up, and I kind of want to see if I can like put my hand through the top bricks as well. Or if it's just a big door. Or if it's-
You can.
Would
Okay.
being 1 foot shorter help my case at all?
I say so I go back down and I put her. I say, okay, so the fireplace, you could just walk right through it. I told Rhodey, I told Mape, we need to get out of this, and then burn the house to the ground. I have a torch ready. And then I just wait for a response.
I have to re-roll my stealth to get to the fireplace.
You do.
When I see him like pop his head out and like when he finishes the spell casted on me, like I see the mouse kind of just like still and like eyes towards the fireplace. I think I'm gonna use my reaction now, if that's okay.
Wait.
My prepared
I wanna see if
reaction.
I can get them out first, and then you dive out, and then we burn it.
Well, this is my prepared reaction. This is I already
Okay.
said that my reaction was when someone comes out of there, I am activating my invisibility cloak. As a just reaction on your turn, on Cletus's turn, that's what I did. I just wanted to say that's what happened while you guys are talking. Because that's the reaction I wanted, so has to happen.
In front of the witch?
Next to her.
Okay.
This is all happening at the same time. So while you're having this, like you have this conversation, and then as you're done, I am now invisible. So everyone knows. Get to this place now.
So
But
she
I
doesn't
heard-
necessarily know that we're heading for the fireplace. She just knows something's up.
She just knows I dipped
So,
out.
You go invisible.
Yeah, at the end
She be-
of
she
your
begins to
turn.
Yeah, so she begins to look around and goes, "Darling, where did you go? We were just having a heart-to-heart." She pulls a slice of pie off from the coffee table and says, "You didn't even eat your pie."
Start going toward the fireplace.
Yeah, whoever's turn it is next. I don't know.
Yep.
What kind
it
of
would be,
initiative order?
It would be Maple's. Maple.
Okay.
You said Maple ran through the fireplace.
I'm going toward. I don't want to completely go through because I don't want it to mess up Raylan's invisibility.
Got you. All right, Raylan, I need a stealth check.
With advantage, right? Because you're invisible.
With advantage.
Oh, doesn't matter. 23. Okay. Yeah.
With advantage, you are able to sneak through.
Okay,
Who?
I go through as well.
I'm not too big. To
Maple,
fit
I
through.
also need a stealth check from you with advantage. If you
Cool.
want to do it with advantage on there when you roll, do
I get my-
ADV
closer.
at the end of it, and it'll roll advantage for you.
Okay, so
Okay. Okay.
20.
Now
Okay.
20.
which makes the total 22.
All right.
22. That was pretty good. So then you successfully sneak
you're
through as well
muted.
without.
No one can
You
hear me.
successfully sneak through as well without being
Sneak.
seen.
Cool.
That means
So everybody's out.
everyone has made it through, and you
I,
just
I
hear
don't.
this.
I don't know if it's my. It did. I did my invisibility on Cletus's
Oh.
turn, but
Right, so Rhodey.
yeah,
What do you wanna
I
do?
figured. Yeah, I'll go
Scratch has to try
last.
to get through too.
Yeah, Scratch dashes. He has like. He can cover like 70 feet or something like that, so I assume he just makes it.
So with Scratch running through, then she sees that.
But well, that's what I'm sending. I don't think Scratch
Yeah.
needs to do anything, but I activate because I'm not fast. I actually am going to activate again. I'm going to click my heels while I'm invisible. Use my bonus action. You can do this as much as I want, actually. And I'm going to teleport 15 feet towards the fireplace and then just scoot right in. As I just go, break for it, and you see I'm invisible, but you just see again a little blip of light. And I am decomposed and then transported somewhere else. You see, magic starts kind of building me back, and I just duck through with Scratch with me. Hopefully,
Okay,
if
everyone's on the other side. What do you do?
I immediately set the house ablaze on where I'm standing. And I
I
tell Rhodey to light this place up as fast as you can.
so first firebolt I'm gonna do is on the hearth itself. I'm gonna light it back on fire.
Okay.
Yeah. But I can only firebolt one thing at a time. I can't be taking a bunch of turns, so that's my turn would be my bonus action was my boots that can teleport me around. And then my action would be firebolt the hearth to hopefully so she can't. And then I'm gonna start booking it outside. Try to get out of here.
You reignite the
towards the door.
fireplace, the hearth, and you just hear her try to get through and go, "Ah! What are you all doing? You can't leave me in here!"
Does it look like it stopped her?
It does.
Ooh, okay. I'm still gonna keep running for the door, and that's my turn.
Yeah, I run to the door.
Yeah. You would all be able to run for the door now as the house is beginning
you
to
can't hear
set
you.
up. You would be able to run for the door as the house is now beginning to set ablaze.
Cool.
Turn push to talk off.
Yeah, I need to do that. Give me 1 second.
The
Yeah, there's
baby
no-
is in bed.
Oh, no.
There's no baby.
Yeah, I turn back into myself and go toward the door.
Yeah, fair. I didn't. Oh, Cletus, you caught the house on fire. I was gonna say like, I didn't catch like the house on fire. I didn't do any arson or anything. I just set the hearth
No,
on
Cletus
fire. This
did.
time.
I committed
Yeah.
arson.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure you didn't think I did. Because I can't cast
I
Firebolt
also
like twice.
Drop invisibility on Raylan. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's been an hour or not.
Can you hear me
but
now?
Check
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Maybe
can hear you.
it's
You said check what?
first.
Our stream? Yeah, it's hold on. Yeah, I mean it's all messed up now. I'm gonna have to redo it.
That's,
It looks like Raylan and
Oh.
Cletus have now switched. Or no, everyone's switched except for Rhodey.
yeah, but I'm frozen.
Look at it. We were all tiny in your.
Oh, I'm not frozen anymore.
It's okay.
What we're gonna do now that you guys have made it out and the house is beginning to burn down, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break so I can fix
Yeah.
this as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch everything over to BRB.
I actually now that we're walking, I want to start ritual casting. Like identify on these pills to see what they are. So I take out my little homemade scanner again. And I start scanning it, and that's just ritual casting identify for mechanic wise.
The water that gave you some kind of reaction, not the pills.
Yeah, I just still want to identify to see what the heck they are.
Yeah, we still want to make sure they are what she
If
said
they're
they were.
actually Tylenol, we might need them later down the road.
So you said you're casting Identify?
Yeah, I'm just casting identify on these pills.
Power word kill pills.
Oh, don't even tempt me with that. Oh man.
They're power word pills.
Yeah, power word pills, dude.
Love it.
It's a 50% chance for power word kill and power word cure, I think is the good version of it.
Power-
It's just a 50-50.
I think it's power word heal. I think is
heal?
what
It might be
is.
power word heal.
There's 5 pills. 5 of them are cure. 1 of them is kill.
No, it's just
Power-
one
yeah,
pill.
power
It's a
word heal.
50-50. Yeah.
So,
It's a
there are-
50-50 shot.
It's 3 pills. No, it's 4 pills. One's power word
4.
heal, one's power word kill, one's power word pain, the other's power word stun.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. No, it's just
like-
it's just like 2 ibuprofen. That's all it was.
Yeah, I identify didn't come up as any. It was just like nah, this is just Tylenol.
Yeah, it was
It's
straight up
terrible.
just ibuprofen.
She has
Cool.
arthritis, too.
I do take the arthritis medication to see if it helps. Now,
Unfortunately, you don't have any water, so you do take them dry.
I do. I take it dry.
You're like, "Oh, it's hard to swallow."
Dang.
He's still confused on how being human.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
Oh,
he's never had
good.
to swallow anything before.
I don't have rations. I didn't pack a single ration. I didn't buy that crap. I didn't eat.
Is there still a dead fish inside of Rhodey?
No, I got that
No,
out. I
that's
cleaned
been
that out.
gone. That's
fell
been
out a
gone.
while ago.
Yeah, I cleaned it out.
With this being said, you guys made it out of this flaming hut as you watch the building become engulfed in flame.
I don't look at the fire. I
It's
purposely
scorching.
look cool.
Scorching to the ground.
Yeah.
Off in the distance, you can see the summer court where you need to head to. Get up, you dust yourselves off, and you finally begin to head to the summer court. Doesn't take you very long, as you arrive rather quickly, and it seems they were expecting you. You apparently arrive at the same time as the other bands.
They're slow.
Yeah.
Man, we got lost for a while.
We had a whole like side quest.
Right.
Maybe they did too, though.
When you arrive,
Did you get taken by a grandma too?
No,
There's
ours is a
3 different
grandpa.
grandmas in this forest.
the Shader Kai looks at you and goes, "No, we were performing for a bunch of red caps. They gave us some magical stuff because we did so good."
Oh, someone tried to eat us.
Aren't red caps like extremely violent?
Her name was
Yeah,
Baba
yeah.
Yaga.
Say, Baba Yaga? Sounds like a wimp.
You don't know. And I just want to like make this guy like Rhodey lost the name Emo Kid. He comes out of here just a changed man, changed halfling. He's just gonna, as soon as he says some dumb shit, I'm just gonna turn around and just loudly say, "This guy doesn't know who Baba Yaga is," and just start making fun of him on the rip.
He's looking around and people are like looking at you and looking at him. He goes, I know who Baba Yaga is. I was just messing around, that's all.
I say, oh yeah? Name 3 of her albums.
Name 3 albums.
He looks around. I'm just too cool for her, you know? I don't listen to her stuff.
Her question, she
You're
wasn't
a
into the
musician, you
woods.
loser.
She wasn't into the woods, loser.
Since,
If you don't want to get into the woods, you're lame.
you know, Emo Kid, it's not cool that you'd beat up an old lady.
That name got taken by sprites, loser. He doesn't even know my real name. And I flip my emo
We
here.
didn't beat her up.
He just,
We just trapped her.
you just see him go, I thought you were one of us.
And I
Guess
thought
you-
you didn't suck.
Guess you're
I'm
just,
just lighting off fireworks, just being a nuisance.
guess you're just a poser. Flips his hair and he walks
Yeah.
in the other direction.
My grandmother loves me, dog. I don't care. And I'm just partying.
He said, I don't care.
My grandma loves me. And we had a heart-to-heart. And she gave me ibuprofen.
Can I
think she'll
cast
still
Mage
love
Hand
you,
to
even
put
though
his
we
hair
trapped
into
her
a
into the
man bun
alternate
so
realm?
he can't flip it anymore?
No.
Dang.
Oh, goodness. One of the event organizers approaches you guys and says, "Excuse me, can you please keep those fireworks down? There are plenty of the other bands that are trying to sleep."
Alright, party's over.
Speaking of sleeping, your quarters are ready for you to prepare for tomorrow.
Yeah, I forgot. We
We
haven't
haven't
paid.
slept yet.
Well, we had everything paid.
Yeah.
Is it late? How late is it?
It's pretty late at night.
Like past closing time at the
Yes.
local food chain? Okay, you know.
It's
yeah, I
okay.
guess.
We can look for it tomorrow.
Yeah. We'll go to bed.
Yeah.
You guys make your way in your
Long
quarters. You each get a long rest.
Before we go to bed, same thing as always, Scratch is gonna just kind of be there and guard the room, and then I'm gonna put an alarm. Is there I guess I'll just put it near like the window or door, whichever. If there's like windows, I'll probably do the window, and if there's no windows, then I'll probably just put the alarm on the door.
Okay. This is gonna be the first night that you actually do sleep, Rhodey.
Yeah,
Because
so I'm
if
like-
you try to enter sentry mode, you're like,
Yeah, I
Dreams
literally,
and wakes up with an existential crisis.
I pulled out some like tools and metals, and I'm just like making a little like alarm. You see like a little kind of a bell attached to a long string, a little tripwire, and
Here it is.
it's very, very nice and neat. I'm just like tinkering all these things, and my eyes are just getting bloodshot. And it's at like the time where it's like everyone else is passed out, and I'm just used to not sleeping, and I just kind of sit at the end of the bed. I'm like, all right, I guess I'll do sentry mode, and I want to just see.
Hey, does Rhodey understand what going to sleep is?
He's like, am I dying?
Does he know how to do this?
Okay, so I passed. Okay, so because they say you can't stay up all night unless you do a con check. I want to see if I'm wise enough to know to go to sleep or not. A 2. So that's 2 horrible rolls that had to happen. One I wanted low and I got high. One I wanted high and I got low. So I am going to take a level of exhaustion and stay up all night.
okay. You just everyone else wakes up in the morning feeling refreshed, and Rhodey's just bloodshot
I'm
eyes.
staying up the edge,
Like,
yeah.
just
I'm-
like at the end of the bed, staring at everybody.
I'm making like a Clockwork Orange scenario where like something just forced my eyes open, so you just see me sitting at the edge of the bed, eyes forced open, staring at you guys, bloodshot eyes. I look like crap. I'm just hunched over, staring at you guys like a goblin.
Would Goodberry help in this?
Greater Restoration.
Greater Restoration would. A good berry, unfortunately,
Okay.
will not remove any level of exhaustion.
Okay, I didn't think so. I just had to ask.
Fair.
Oh, goodness. What's the
I
first thing you guys
sure-
do as you wake up and see this?
Rhodey, are you okay?
Yeah.
Did
Sent you
you
the
sleep?
what? What? I don't what?
Did you sleep?
No, I have
You're
I have an alarm at the window, scratches at the
So-
door. I'm watching the bed like always.
Rhodey,
Yeah.
Rhodey, you're not a
Yeah.
robot.
Then why am I in sentry mode? And again,
You're
my
not.
eyes are just peeled open.
Is there a mirror in here?
Yes, there's a mirror.
I take Rhodey to the mirror. I'm like, your eyes are red because you didn't sleep.
Yeah, I'm horrified.
terrible.
Yeah, I look like crap. Yeah, I probably look awful, and I just start screaming. Ah, that's terrifying.
Yeah, you didn't sleep. You have to do that.
Is there a kitchen in our room? Like a little kitchenette?
There's not.
Well, but there is one in mine, and I need to take something out of it. You right back.
Can I hit him upside the head with something and knock him out so he's forced to sleep?
I would be forced to sleep for 8 hours, but if this is the morning, then what's going on today?
The competition.
That's in the evening, though.
You don't know. Your last one, you guys played in the morning.
Dang.
Well, okay, so if you guys
So
knock me out,
this is what we do. I'll roll a d3. 1 is you're playing early in the morning. 2, you're playing in the afternoon. No, we'll roll d4. 3, you're playing in the evening. 4, you're playing like late at night.
I'll be up by about 2 to 3 o'clock if I
Okay,
sleep
so-
right now.
You're playing in the evening.
Okay, so I would be up by the time if you did this, so you would know that I would be fine.
I knock him out.
How do you knock him out?
You just
What?
kick him.
What'd you say?
What's your AC?
It is 17.
Ooh.
I can make it higher.
I need it to be lower.
Ooh, you can have advantage because I'm like super sleepy, so I could proc your like sneak attack and maybe do something cool. I don't know.
Do you allow advantage because he's literally exhausted?
Sure.
I'm EP.
That doesn't work.
Eepy.
Next one. Even worse.
Uh,
So I miss with my
oh,
first.
yeah.
Um,
You go to swing, and I'm like, and like just dodge it, and
tried to kick you. That was the goal. And
yeah, just do
so
like a
I'm gonna-
stretch and just goes right through.
So then I'm going to instead hit you with the butt of my rapier.
Cool.
See how that goes. There we go. That's better.
That's 21.
Yeah,
Non-lethal. You just get knocked out.
you would be able to. I could, in a bare knuckle brawl, I could probably take all three of you on. I have a lot of HP and armor.
Probably. Lovingly go to sleep. And I hit you with my rapier.
Yeah, sure. You can knock me the heck out.
He wakes up and doesn't remember who he is.
Oh no. I didn't hit him that hard.
Goodness.
I have a soft spot on the back of my head.
You're like a newborn. Your human body isn't formed fully yet.
It just turns him off. That's his button to turn him off.
It's the scene from Megamind where they're out of the they're out of the spray and they use the forget me stick. Oh, it's like missing teeth. That's all I can think of. I just think that's funny.
I think
Rhodey.
you're funny.
Yeah, thanks. Rhodey, you now have to take a long rest. The others
Yeah.
can either leave you there or carry you around.
Scratch is there, so Scratch knows to protect me. I'm gonna grab something really quick while I'm knocked the heck out.
Here.
What'd
Can
you say,
see where
Raylan?
the dog is too?
Raylan, what'd you say?
I said, do we need him or should we leave him here?
It's up to you guys.
Oh.
Better not go to TGIF staying loud, dude.
Oh yeah, what's the restaurant here in the film?
Yeah, what's our restaurant?
That's a good question. Give me 1 second.
I love how Andrew just has a hammock in his room.
Yeah.
Is that how the wallpaper is, or the wall design is like intentionally looked? Because that looks dope.
I painted that.
That's pretty cool.
The other wall's cooler.
That's not even the mural part, yeah.
Yeah, that's not even like the part I finished. The other side's a lot cooler.
Did I see it?
Took a really long time. When he's back in the room,
Yeah.
he's kind of in the kitchen right now.
All right, so you'll have to go find it if you want to know. I've got it right here.
Dang.
Well, I don't know where their house is, Darian.
That's not what I meant.
Oh yeah, I say we just kind of walk around and see what there is here.
Okay, so I put him in the bed and I tuck him in. And then I just tell Scratch to keep an eye on him. And to come find us if anything happens.
They go.
Perfect. I think that means yes. But I don't speak mechanical change.
Andrew. Oh, he doesn't have his headphones on.
He can't hear you yet.
I'll
you,
show
guys,
you in a second.
you guys are gonna love this.
Andrew, can you? Oh, you already heard me. That's pretty cool. It's like map. Oh, you guys did the clouds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope. I love
This
that.
one they had to go into our attic because of a leak, so all of this got messed up, but it's fine. Because we're
They're storm
basically
clouds.
repainting this room and dinner.
Yeah.
Dinner. They're just storm clouds. That's all they are.
Y'all
Yeah.
made sure to use hydrogen lights, right?
We use cool lights
I'm just
that
kidding. I'm just kidding.
we use cool lights that were safe. I don't know.
As you guys are wandering around, one of the event organizers comes up to you guys and says, "Oh, you're all awake. Well, it's good to see you. We are glad you're here. The competition is just beginning. It seems you're placed quite late into the evening, so you'll have time to wander around the court, the summer court for a bit. We have lots of new additions thanks to this competition." So please enjoy. As you guys can see, a wide, a wide amount of shops and everything throughout the summer court, which is very unusual for the Fae.
Okay.
But I assume you guys are searching for a very particular place. You're looking to see what kind of restaurant is here, correct?
Yeah, of course. At least that's what Maple's looking for.
As you're looking around, you spotted in the distance. You see what looks to be a giant ice cream cone being held by a fairy. But unfortunately, it says it's closed for a few more hours as you're going to Fairy Queen.
God
It's
bless.
closed right now.
It is closed right now, but they will be open in a few hours as they don't serve breakfast.
That's understandable.
But their
Cool, but
gift
we know where
shop
it's at
is
now.
open.
The gift shop's open?
The gift shop is open.
Ooh. Do we want to go to the gift shop or come back later?
Oh, heck yeah. Let's go gift shop.
Okay.
I
Let's
want
go
to see
to
if
the
I can
gift
find more
shop then.
cursed items. Or magic items.
As you
I
go
I just
into
want the pin.
as you go into Fairy
Or
Queen,
patch or whatever they have.
you can see it says serving cold delights like blizzard spells and frostbite sundaes. It definitely
Cute.
seems to be more of a dessert place, but this branch also serves lunch. When you walk in, there is this fairy that's sitting there. She just seems to be like filing her nails down. She's looking at him. She goes, "Hey there, welcome to Fairy Queen. What can I do for you?"
I want something branded with
Did you have any
fairy
like double
name.
pins? Or like
Yeah.
"Oh, honey, you want a collectible pin? Are you part of the competition?"
Yes.
Yeah.
"All right, here you go then, sweetie." And she digs into a bag and she pulls out a pin that looks like it would attach to like a lanyard and hands it to you.
Beautiful.
She says, "That's the Fairy Queen lanyard. It's special edition, and it's
Beautiful.
specifically for the Melodies and Madness competition."
Beautiful.
She says, "Feel free to look
You
around
got
the
me.
gift shop. The restaurant will be open in a few hours if you want."
What kind of magic items do you guys sell?
She says, "Oh, honey, we've got all kinds. Of course, each one doesn't take normal payment. Every magic item has to come with a deal, and you have to accept it if you want it."
Do we at least get to know what the deal is?
"Grab the item and you'll know."
Ooh. You guys don't have my identify spells, no scanners, no info.
Wanted the pin.
Yeah.
Maple was like,
I
"I'm
wanna
done.
look at
I'm
'em.
good."
Yeah, I have my little pin. It's with all my other ones.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted.
You might be able to bring me back later, and I might be able to get something with some spells. But it's not even a guarantee, because I don't know this magic.
I was gonna like, wait, a deal with who?
She says, "A deal with the Fairy Queen. You have to know this stuff.
Who's the fairy queen?
The restaurant."
You mean like a deal with the franchise?
"That's correct. It's the same thing as making a deal with a normal Fae."
Interesting.
So like making
How
a
does
deal
that
with the
work?
devil.
She says, "Basically, you sign a contract that makes a deal the same way you would with a Fae. You're giving up something in return for the item. We really only have 3 items currently available. We've got enchanted ice crystal wands. We have a miniature Fae crown. And we have pixie dust milkshake mix."
What do they do? What kind of magic do they do?
"Well, the wand, it creates a harmless snowflake when waved." She waves it around. You see like almost a little snowstorm, a little flurry begin to like appear above her head.
Okay, you.
Ooh, what deal did you make doing that?
It says, "I didn't have to make the deal. I work here, hun."
Benefits.
What benefits?
Then the crown, as she puts on this tiara, you see it begins to glow and has tiny gemstones in it. Each gemstone seems to light up a different color and kind of just like flashes randomly. She says, it's great for kids' parties and just for little children all together.
Oh, so cute.
And then we've also got the pixie dust milkshake mix. This is our special ingredient, homemade. We actually made this ourselves, so you're able to use this to make your own milkshakes at home. When you drink this, it actually grants you resistance to cold damage.
Cool.
How
Don't know
long?
that I'd ever use that. Or need that.
Does any of this
I think I'll
interest you?
pass.
No.
I think I'll pass.
All right, well then you're gonna have to come back later for the food. We finally got our cheese curds back in stock.
That
Oh,
sounds
heck
delicious.
yeah.
I love cheese curds.
Wait. Do we have to pay for the food with deals too, or can we pay with normal cash?
You said you're a part of the competition?
Yeah.
I believe you should have a
Yeah.
food voucher. You were one of the first place winners, correct?
Yeah. Our food
So
is
then
free.
Yeah.
your food's paid for by the competition.
Oh yeah. All you can eat cheese curds?
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Rhodey, you might want to slow down.
I'm not
You
here.
got the robot,
Rhodey,
but-
not
Rhodey's
here.
unconscious.
This is me. This is Andrew talking. Unlimited cheese curds, baby. That was.
Rhodey.
Of course.
Ro- Rhodey learns that he's lactose intolerant.
You
As a
need to learn
human.
the word diarrhea real
So
fast.
funny.
No.
With that, where would you guys like to go?
I guess I just start going around to like the other little shops and stuff, see what they have.
Yeah. Shopping trip.
Yeah.
Is there anything specific you're looking for?
Not really.
weird
More just
stuff? Magical
curiosity.
weird
I don't
stuff.
know what the Fae would sell.
Something on the lines of magical cursed items.
Trauma. Flashbacks to the childhood that I missed.
Fair.
I'm not afraid of cursed items anymore.
So, how much time has passed in the Feywild while I was not in the Feywild? If I was
Not
gone
much.
for, like, maybe a week.
Because a day in the Feywild is 7 days in the material plane.
Okay, so it's been like
Okay.
a day since I left.
Yeah.
I'm gonna search for the. So, I was taken in by musicians and tricksters, which is where I learned how to be a rogue and play the marimba. Can we find them?
Magicians and tricksters?
Musicians.
Musicians and tricksters. Yeah, you can search around for them. Do you have any specific people that you would have known, like names for NPCs? Because you haven't told me this.
No. I just remembered this part of my backstory because I found the notes in my phone before the session.
You'll look around.
What
and
a wild time to bring it up.
then
Do
at-
I?
maybe they'll just show up in the middle of the market and try to perform.
Do I need to roll like a perception to see if I spot anybody?
No, I think they'll just show up.
Oof,
We'll just
okay.
appear. Okay, cool.
But first, as you're going through the market, there's a couple of stalls that you can see as you're approaching. There's the trinkets and accessories, magical snacks, toys and games, enchanted items, and practical goods. Is there any of these
What
that
are
would
the
interest you?
magical snacks?
Magical
Yes.
snacks. You go over and you see,
Yeah.
come one, come all, come get some magical snacks. You there, goat lady. Tell me, would you like to try some honeydew dewdrops?
What do they do?
These bite-sized candies are made from enriched honey, leaving a faint taste of summer on your tongue.
Do they do anything else?
Sometimes there's a side effect where they turn you yellow, but that's beside the point.
I don't want to be yellow.
Then how about some of the moonberry wine? Wait, how old are you? Wait, that doesn't matter. You're in the Fae. A sparkling pale liquid that brings warm, dreamlike sensations with each sip.
What's the side effect of that one?
There is
Yeah.
no side effect other than maybe getting a little tipsy because it's kind of strong.
I drink it.
Goes, perfect. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. That'll be 3 silver pieces.
I give him the 3 silver. I don't even argue.
Yeah.
I expected it. I knew it wasn't gonna be free.
I guess it's fair. The chain would be free, but the little independent thing.
And
Yeah.
now, could I interest any of you in some Stardust shortbread?
Tell me about it.
Glittering cookies that leave trails of sparkling light when eaten. Though there is the little effect that when you do eat it, you emit a light for a few hours.
Ooh, I'll take some to go. Can they be packaged in a little baggie?
Absolutely, as he wraps them up in a bag, and like you can see the light shining through it.
Perfect.
He
How
says,
much?
how many cookies are you wanting?
I'll take. How much are they?
He says, you can get them by the dozen.
For how much?
A dozen would be a gold piece.
I don't know how much money I have.
But a baker's dozen would be 2 gold pieces.
But you only add one.
Not how the math works.
Hmm.
He
I'm
says,
paying a whole gold piece for one cookie.
why would I only give you 1 cookie? I said it was a baker's dozen.
Which is how much?
Well, I'm the baker. I like to eat at least 36 cookies at one time.
How long do they stay good for?
He says, they stay good forever. And by forever, I mean like 4 days.
Just take a normal dozen.
Very good
How
then.
long does it take? Well, does the light stay forever, or does it that fade
Just a
too?
few hours.
It's just for a few hours.
And I hand over a gold piece.
This is perfect. I thank you for your business. If there's anything else that you want, please just come and ask. Maple, you have a whole bottle of moonberry wine.
I have a whole bottle?
Yeah, you got a whole bottle.
Okay, cool.
I quote, she said, I drink it, which means, did she drink all of it?
Say, I thought I was getting handed a glass.
She said, I just drink it. Like,
We'll say she's just taking sips from it. It's in like a brown paper bag.
Yeah.
And she's just
I'm
drinking
just
straight
sipping
from
on
it.
throughout the day.
I would like to check out the
I am-
enchantment and the magic items.
The enchanted items. As you approach, you find this doesn't seem to be a fae that's there, but seems to be someone who's half human, half snake.
A Wanti?
Want
So, yes,
tea?
a Yanti.
Nah.
As you approach, they say,
Come, take a look at my wares. I've got.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing good this day. Would you like to see what I have for sale?
Of course I do.
he opens up, he places down a carpet and like rolls it out onto the table. He says,
Here I have a small pocket garden.
as he opens up a little baggie, you see a jar. You see a tiny jar containing a miniature garden that changes with the seasons. You see
A dream catcher of lucid dreams.
It's a dedicated web charm that aids in remembering and controlling dreams.
And then a firefly lantern.
It's a small lantern with a flickering cold fire that never burns out.
You got anything cursed?
He looks around and says,
So-
"What are you, a cop?"
Yeah, right. Yeah.
No, I'm a first item enthusiast.
Roll a persuasion.
That's something a cop would say.
Funny you should ask me to do that. I have an item that literally prohibits me from lying.
I forgot about
26.
that. Oh my goodness. He just looks around and he says, "Follow me."
Wait, I wanted the tiny garden. Aw.
He looks at you and says, "Garden's yours. I got other business."
And I grabbed it.
Sweet.
Cletus, you're led to the back room. He says, What kind of cursed items are you looking for?
All I can say is show me what you got. I want to see them all.
Says, all right. Here's the 5 items I've currently got on me. I've got an everlasting goblet of thirst. I've got a mirror of infinite beauty. Got a Fey-light lantern. I got the ring of fluttering heart. And then the slippers of the sylvan waltz.
What do they all do?
Says, how should I know? I just know they're cursed.
You got any more, those sound very lighthearted for cursed items. You got any, like, mischievous cursed items?
Says, oh, trust me, some of these are pretty mischievous.
What was that ring one?
The ring of the fluttering heart?
Was
See,
that give you heart
it's
palpitations or something?
it's a delicate ring with a gemstone that pulses like a heartbeat when worn. It inspires love and admiration in those who see it. But there is a curse upon it.
How much are these?
He says, well, how much are you wanting?
What were the items again? It was,
Everlasting Goblet of Thirst, Mirror of Infinite Beauty, Fey-light Lantern, Ring of Fluttering Heart, and Slippers of the Sylvan Waltz.
There's a lot of cursed cups in this game.
How many slippers are there? Is there just the normal 2?
There are 2 pairs.
Sorry if I rebooted. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah.
you.
Sorry, I accidentally just like hit the switch on my power strip reboot. Are the Sylvan Waltz ones? I imagine those are like the dance. Those are like dance shoes, right?
Yeah, the elegant slippers allow the wearer to dance with grace and skill, even in the most rugged terrain.
I'll take. How much are the ring and the lantern?
You want the ring and the lantern?
Mm-hmm.
10 gold pieces.
Okay.
How much for the boot?
Said for the slippers?
Yeah.
Slippers, 5 gold pieces.
For both sets?
Give me persuasion.
Dang.
Says, no, 5 for the 1.
$8 for both?
I need persuasion at disadvantage then.
Oh, that was a nat 20. Dang.
Dang.
Let's get another nat 20. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
11.
He looks at you and he says, no, now it's 8 for the 1.
Oh.
You're bad at this.
So then 16 for both? If they're 8 apiece, and you've got 2 sets, that's full price on both. Who else is interested in buying these? Let's be totally for real right now.
Fine. How about 15 for both?
Okay, can you break a platinum?
1 platinum is only 10.
Never mind. I give a platinum and 5 gold.
There you go. You get 2 slippers of the Sylvan Waltz.
2 sets.
2
right?
sets.
There's 4
Yes.
slippers total.
Yes.
That's what I needed. I have 4 feet. I don't think 2 would do me much help, okay?
Oh, goodness. And then, Cletus, you also get those 2 items as well.
Okay. I have to wait for my computer to restart before I can do that.
You're good. With that,
That's what happens when you stick your foot on the power strip.
you guys hear
Yeah.
you hear something in the distance. There seems to be someone coming through the market. You hear, "Ladies and gentlemen, allow us to perform for you today." What's the name of the group that you were a part of, Raylan?
We didn't
Go
get
ahead.
that far.
You use ChatGPT real quick to get the name.
I'm trying. I wasn't typing. I thought I was typing.
We'll just say you recognize the voice, as it sounds very, very familiar. Someone is
They
walking.
are the. There's some good ones here. The Eldrin Echoes. That one's good.
You hear the Eldrin Echoes are here to perform for you today. As someone starts to walk through the crowds with what looks like a hat, and they're trying to collect tips and donations. They say, "For the feat we'll be performing today will be the disappearing person." As you see them pull out these handkerchiefs, as they wrap them around, they almost seem to grow in size as they float through the air, and when they lift up, what just happened?
And honey,
Cletus.
musicians,
You gone?
not magician.
I'm sorry, musicians. That's right.
Yeah, not magician.
They say, "We're going to
They have a
perform for
plan
you
for the
today
magician."
as a stage appears." Cletus needs to join back because there it is. I would say the whole thing was messed up. He's back.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
hear you. As the stage appears, you see them take the stage, and they begin to tune their instruments, and they say, "Could we have a member from the audience please join us?"
I run up there like so fast. I can move 40. So if I move dash, I'm gonna get there.
You get up there very, very quick, and the lead says, "Oh, Raylan, you're back."
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing you're here then. You see, we're about to perform another little trick on these suckers. We need you to find someone from the audience to help us perform so we can go ahead and take their stuff.
Only if you split it with me.
Well, of course, we always split it with you evenly.
I don't believe that for a second, but okay.
See, this is our associate, Raylan. She's been with us for quite some time. And she's going to be choosing a member from the audience. We are currently looking for someone to perform pyrotechnics.
Can't take it from my own brew. Would I roll perception to find somebody?
Sure. Technically,
But,
you
like-
can choose from your own group. They don't know that you're with another group.
Yes, but the goal is to pick them so that they can take stuff from. Why would I
So the
help
one
rob my
person
own
who can
brew?
do pyrotechnics from our group is not here.
Also true, he's knocked out.
He's sleeping.
Zonked.
Forcefully.
Correct.
He went zonk.
Yeah.
But would it be perception or would it be insight if I'm trying to find someone that like might
Insight.
seem to know what they're doing? Okay, this roll is probably gonna suck.
Just roll another nat 20.
That's a 4.
Hey Darian, what's that lantern called again?
The lantern you got? It's a Fey light lantern. Also, you are not in your camera at all, Cletus.
I know. I'm typing something.
But what was your roll? Let me see that.
I got
That was a 4. You
So I don't know anything about what someone that would do pyrotechnics would look like. So I just kind of pick somebody blind.
You point into the crowd. And you go, you! And you point at what looks to be this impoverished child. And they go, who, me?
Do you want to?
I would love to. I love fire. I love burning things.
That's
Oh.
good. And I'm just gonna lean over to the person talking to me. I don't know that they're gonna have much to do, but it'll at least be entertaining because they're cute, I think.
Oh yes, you always know how to pick 'em.
come on up here, child. As he makes his way up there, he says,
I'm ready to burn things.
I go,
Do we need a second person?
no, this should be fine. Here you are, child. You have to take these torches. We're going to light them up, and you're going to juggle them. He goes, I will do my best. As they light up the torches, and the child begins to attempt to juggle the torches. They begin to perform, and they're quite entertaining. Maple and Cletus, give me perception checks.
While they're doing this,
20.
with that being a distraction, I feel like I would go down and try and find like the wealthiest person while they're distracted and try and pick.
Yeah, so that's a 7.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check, Raylan. Yeah, so with your 7, you see the performance, and it's very, very exciting, and it's very good to you.
I'm just having a good time.
Would I roll
We're vibing.
normal, or would I roll at advantage because of the distraction?
You would roll normally.
Okay, that's a 19.
Cletus, you notice a few people from the band, including Raylan, who are moving through the crowd very stealthily and are pickpocketing the crowd as they are stealing things from them.
Like, Raylan's doing this?
Raylan and another member of that band.
I point at the band member who's unsuspecting, and I cast a message, and I say, what do you think you're doing?
They get very nervous very quickly. They go, huh? Who said that?
I said, I see you stealing people's stuff.
No, you must understand.
I start
Wait.
yelling, thief, thief, thief.
Do you actually start yelling
And
that?
it just comes in their head like, thief, thief.
They just start looking around, seeing if anyone's noticing, and they begin to scurry off. Raylan, you make out with 15 gold pieces.
Oh, I thought you were gonna make out with someone.
Yeah, 15 gold pieces. You just
Yeah.
said.
That's her pickpocketing.
You said what, Maple?
So that's her pickpocketing technique?
Yeah.
She
Just-
uses her mouth.
Mm-hmm.
No one's suspicious when they're being kissed.
Yeah, by a horse person.
By a horse.
By
I didn't say it wasn't
7-foot
weird.
tall horse.
Yeah.
In the middle of the
Right.
performance, you can see some guards very rapidly approaching. And the band members look back and they say, oh, what was the name of them again?
The Eldrin Echoes.
We are the Eldrin Echoes. Everybody, thank you for watching. Good night. As they throw down smoke bombs and the smoke envelops them. Not only them, but the stage also disappears with them.
What happened to the kid juggling?
The kid
Just in
juggling.
the middle of the smoke.
Yeah, he's just in the middle of smoke. He's laying on the ground with the torches still in his hand.
Still juggling.
He's still juggling. And he goes, I don't know how to stop. Somebody please help me. So he's just continuing to juggle. Would someone
That
like
sucks.
to try to help the poor
I'm
boy?
gonna go help them. I'm gonna go help him.
You go over and help him stop juggling.
He says, thank you. You're so kind. You're with the band, aren't you?
And the guards overhear this.
Not really, kid. And I hand him 5 gold pieces and I walk away.
He goes,
Oh, you're so generous. Thank you for this. I'll be able to buy so many fire starting kits now.
Maybe, buy some food and clothes and toys or something.
says,
No, I don't think I will.
and he wanders off.
Nah.
The guards,
Tried best.
the guards approach you guys in the group and they say, all right, everybody scatter. You know the warnings. There's a serial arsonist going around right now. We have to make sure the streets are clear enough so we can find him. They hold up the poster. If anyone's seen this boy, please report him immediately. They hold a picture of the boy up.
I feel like he maybe is going in that direction.
Thank you for the tip, citizen. As they begin to go in that direction.
I pointed in the correct direction, by the way. Whichever way the
Yes.
kid went, that's where I put.
That's fine.
Okay,
You
let's
guys-
specify.
You guys begin to go through the rest of your day then.
Yeah, I go back to the group and I'm like, hey, I got us some more money. And I may have also given money to a serial arsonist.
You what?
I didn't know until afterwards.
When
Well,
time
that's
is funding
not-
crime.
That's not your fault then.
Yeah, he looked poor and hungry, and I kind of got him into juggling flames, so I thought I'd give him money afterwards, and turns out he's been burning stuff down. So,
I mean,
If
how
we
are you
find
supposed to
him-
know that?
if we find him, I might steal that money back, but we'll see.
Fair.
I did tell the guards where he went, though.
Cool.
Oh,
Well, at least you
goodness.
did that.
Yeah.
You hear that Fairy Queen has just recently opened as you continue throughout your day. So now is your
Ooh.
chance to get your unlimited food and cheese curds and everything.
Has it been enough time for Rudy to have a long rest yet? I'm assuming no.
Not
I'd
yet.
be able I'd be up at about 3 o'clock.
Yeah, so it's only
Okay.
been a couple hours.
We can wake
Okay.
him up with fresh, hot cheese curds.
I was about to say, do we just go and get food and then bring it to him?
Yeah.
Okay, I agree.
We'll get some fresh before we leave for him.
Perfect.
As you guys head to Fairy Queen then, they find you a table and they're like,
All right, so what is it that you want?
Cheese curds.
is that all you want today? It's just cheese curds?
Us cheese.
What are the other options? We were only told about cheese.
Cheese curds are the top seller, but we also have different kinds of burgers. We have hot dogs. We have ice cream. We have French fries. We have coney dogs. We have chili dogs.
Would love a milkshake with my cheese curds.
Absolutely, we'll get you a milkshake. What flavor would you like, hon?
What are my options?
Whatever you want.
Oh, get a cotton candy one.
A cotton candy.
We're out of cotton candy.
Okay, do you have peanut butter?
Why?
We're out of peanut butter.
Do you have chocolate?
We're out of chocolate too.
So,
We're out of bubble gum.
do you have strawberry?
We're out of strawberry.
Mint?
We don't
you
have
have a
any
mint?
mint.
What about a
All flavors are
blueberry?
you.
We don't have any blueberry.
What do you have?
We have prunes.
You have just plain vanilla.
I can go check the back. We might have a little bit, but prune is the one we've got currently. But other than that, it's whatever you want.
One.
Do you have just regular ice cream?
Yeah, I think we've got some unflavored ice cream in the back.
What? I'll just have the cheese curds.
All right, that's one
That's
order of
it.
cheese
Texture,
curds.
that's it.
Make it like 5.
Let it cheese.
5 orders of cheese curds coming up.
Cool.
Man,
Cool,
you're as
thank
you
you.
must be as hungry as a horse.
I stand up.
Yes. Oh, look at that. You are a horse.
Yeah. And I sit back down.
Says, all right, I'll be right out with your cheese curds and flavorless ice cream, hun.
We don't want the ice cream, I don't think.
She already left.
Oh.
I guess we'll
We
see
can
what
give it to
flavorless ice cream is like.
We can give it to Rhodey. He doesn't know what food tastes like yet.
I would so
He
eat flavorless
really
ice cream.
doesn't.
What'd you say, Cletus?
I would so try flavorless ice cream in real life. I bet it's just texture and no flavor like whatsoever.
It would literally taste like milk.
Yeah.
Just
Cletus,
cold.
I cannot see you in the camera.
Yeah, stay in the
you
center.
keep leaning to the far left, and then you're just not there anymore.
That's an invisibility spell. Sorry.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, I forget that I'm using it. No, I would totally try it, but
After a little bit of time, they bring out 5 buckets of cheese curds.
Buckets? Oh man. I messed up.
I
It's a
say,
lot of
there you
cheese
are,
curds.
5 buckets of cheese curds.
Time for the constitution checks to eat 3 buckets of cheese curds.
oh,
God
I have so much
bless.
diarrhea.
She says,
Cool.
all right, your time starts now. And she starts a stopwatch.
What? For why?
Oh,
What?
oh, oh.
Why are we being kind?
Well, you entered the contest, right? If you can eat the whole bucket of cheese curds in under 5 minutes, then you get your name on the wall on a t-shirt.
Deal. Okay, what do I roll?
It's constitution checks.
You're
Okay,
a horse.
Is it just one person
Okay.
or is it the whole table?
It's the whole table.
Okay,
All
let's
right.
go. Let's do this.
So it's 2 rolls for each bucket.
That's a 17. Oof, and
Y'all
an
are
8.
making me crave cheese.
You said the Constitution.
Yes.
I got a 17 and an 8 on the first bucket.
Oh, you got so much diarrhea, man.
You're not saying anything.
I'm waiting for Maple's rolls as well.
Oh,
Okay, so it makes it a 12
Okay.
and a 6.
Can we take her 12 and my 17 and we bust through the first bucket?
No.
Dang.
You each have your own bucket that you're going through.
Oof.
Yeah.
As you get through the first half of the bucket, and Cletus, are you doing this as well?
No.
Okay, so Cletus, you're watching them do this. But they get through the first half of the bucket pretty easily. But you can tell that they're starting to get a little winded. They're having trouble breathing from the amount of cheese curds, just deep fried goodness that's entering their body.
Bro, I get messed up with a little tray of cheese curds.
The
You're talking
second-
about a bucket?
The second half,
Bucket's wild.
you can see that they're just struggling to chew it as they're like starting to become very sluggish, very slowly putting it into their mouths until they just end up getting very nauseous and they end up having to stop. But their timer runs out.
Wait. What? No, hold on.
What?
We were given 12 seconds to eat 5 buckets?
No, each constitution check was for 2.5 minutes. You had 5 minutes to eat the whole
5
bucket.
minutes.
I'm not going to let you roll a constitution check for every 6 seconds. You know how long that would take?
That would be
You
a
said
while.
2 checks per bucket. I thought we got more than a bucket's worth of.
You
We're gonna
did,
try to eat
but
5
the
buckets.
contest is for 1 bucket.
Yeah, each bucket.
You get one shot.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I thought it was because we ordered 5 buckets.
No.
Why would you have a
Okay.
competition for just a standard bucket of cheese?
I would love to see you eat a bucket of cheese curds in 5
I
minutes.
would.
Okay,
I would
fine.
love to eat a bucket of cheese curds in 5
And I'm
minutes.
gonna re-roll my 8 then.
Why are you re-rolling your 8?
To not fail?
Because she has luck.
You have luck? Oh, you do.
Yeah.
Okay, re-roll the
I
8.
forgot I had luck.
Oh.
I could have been reusing that.
Dang, that's
crap
still a
if I had
7.
rolled bad.
Still bad. You
It's
still
okay.
fail. They go, sorry, it's better luck next time. But here's your flavorless ice cream, and they bring out a bucket of flavorless ice cream.
Alright, I want to roll a d10.
5 tries. Because we got 5 cooking.
I mean, you can if you want, but each one's gonna be at the next one's gonna be at disadvantage because you just ate a bucket of cheese curds.
Yeah.
What is it to roll a d10 to see if I like the flavorless ice cream?
Exclamation point R space 1d10.
Space 1d10.
Hey,
Thanks.
Darian.
It
If
3. It's not good.
tastes like nothing.
It is milk.
Yeah, it tastes like nothing. Exactly like I thought it would. Just
it's
cold. I get brain freeze from it.
That's all it is.
I'm
It's
not
just
having a
cold.
good time.
It's cold nothing.
Yeah.
If a cleric takes the lucky feat, does it change to blessed?
No, because blessed is an actual like spell.
No, that's blessed.
This is hashtag blessed.
Yeah, hashtag blessed.
Raylan, would you also like to try the nothing ice cream?
After I see Maple's reaction, I will ask to try.
I'll try it too.
All right, both of you roll me a d10.
Oh man, I hate
Oh
it.
man.
Everyone
likes
hates it. Watch Rhodey be like, "This is the greatest thing ever."
Greatest thing ever. I'm doing D10 at advantage.
Rhodey's like, is this how all ice cream is? This is amazing.
At this point, Raylan and Maple, you guys have consumed so much dairy, you're beginning
Yeah.
to feel nauseous.
And
Yeah, I
somehow-
stopped eating.
I start the second bucket of cheese curds.
Do you actually?
Wait. No, I do not. That was 2 on my constitution. I do not start the second bucket of cheese curds.
You
I'll take the
immediately
handful.
was
Almost throw up. When I like grab the first one out of the bucket, I almost like so that I just put it back and I stop.
at this point, you guys know that Rhodey would probably be waking up.
I grab the remaining buckets and the sad excuse for ice cream. Let's go. Give Brody what might be the worst breakfast any person could ever have, especially a person that I don't think has eaten food yet.
Yeah.
As you guys begin to leave, you see the waitress go, "Thank you for stopping in. We hope that you stop again and come back soon." And then you see her hand some cotton candy ice cream to a little girl.
You hold
What?
up.
Scoundrel.
Wait a second, real quick, hold on.
Says, "What's wrong?"
You have cotton candy ice cream?
"What we do now? We just made some."
Yeah,
This place
we
is
need a bucket
stupid,
of
I
that
just leave.
dough.
Huh?
You just leave.
I'm angry because if I eat any more dairy, I'm gonna get sick.
I ordered myself a cotton candy cone.
She says,
A blizzard, like a cotton candy.
"You want a cotton
blizzard.
candy blizzard?"
Yes, ma'am.
"All right, I can get you one, hun."
Thank
She looks
you
in the
so
back.
much.
"Sorry, we just ran out. I've got prune though. You want some prune?"
Oh, prune's pretty
You
good.
ate enough for
Seconds
one
away from
serving, and
stealing
that's
ice
it.
cream from a child.
Say, "I'm sorry, but that child right there got the last serving of it."
Crazy.
Do I steal ice cream from a child? Someone hold me back. Someone
Hold on.
hold me back.
You've had enough dairy.
I haven't had cotton candy dairy though. It's different.
You're still
You're
gonna
about, to
get
have,
sick.
you're about to have diarrhea dairy is what you're about to have.
Oh, goodness. You guys make your way back to Rhodey. Rhodey is passed out asleep. When you make your way into the room, the cheese curds are still hot, and the
I
bucket
touch
of
his face with ice cream.
the ice cream is still quite cold, but it's kind of melted at this point. It's still in the bucket.
So I walk over with the bucket of ice cream. I go, Rody, good morning, and I touch his face with the ice cream.
Just panic. I can feel. So yeah, that sucks. Probably just jolt awake.
Yeah.
It was the best thing to make sure he woke up.
Where am I?
Surprised the arthritis didn't pick him up.
I offer him.
You have to think about it. Cold on arthritis just makes it so much worse, though.
He has
This- wait,
arthritis
what?
in his cheek. I don't think so.
Yeah, he's got
Alright.
cheek arthritis.
Cold makes arthritis better though.
Dang.
I thought cold makes arthritis worse.
No, that's heat. Because arthritis
I have
is
no clue.
inflammatory.
I don't have arthritis.
I got pain in my wrist, and I always put ice on it.
Okay, there's a difference between pain
There's-
in your wrist and
Yeah. There's no
Like,
way.
It helps arthritis.
He's got arthritis of the jaw.
Cold makes it worse and makes you freeze up. Heat
Yeah.
helps relax everything. My mom has arthritis.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Yeah.
your wrist is probably inflammation, which cold will help with. Heat
Yeah,
will make
heat would irritate it. Cold would help with them with that.
But it's reversed
offer
for
him
actual
cheese
arthritis?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hmm.
Because it's a different type. It's a different cause.
Yeah, it's
Interesting.
not inflammation.
So what do you guys do for Rhodey?
I offer him
Kill
a
him.
cheese curd.
I startled awake. What? What? What?
We went to Fairy Queen.
Why am I cold? Why?
It's ice cream. It's not. It's unflavored though.
Is all ice cream that cold?
It's actually colder. It's melted a bit now.
Yeah.
That's awful. Yeah. Yeah, I'll try the flavorless ice cream.
Go ahead.
Oopsie.
You gotta put the exclamation point.
Gosh.
Not surprising.
3.
It's just too cold.
That is freezing. My teeth hurt. Why do my teeth
I
hurt?
offer a nice warm cheese.
I have arthritis. I smell the cheese
have
curds.
teeth.
Arthritis.
And I'm gonna do this one with advantage.
If you add ADV on the end, like space ADV after everything, it'll roll with advantage.
Oh, cool.
Why are you rolling with advantage?
Yeah, it's a 6 out of 10. Like, oh yeah, that's I like that. That cheese is good. Yeah. Thank you, I guess.
Hey, Rhodey, do you got Identify on you?
I made a scanner. I'm kind of a human now.
Can you scan these cursed items that I just bought?
I scanned them. I know how to activate them. I know what they do. I don't believe I get to know the curses though.
You don't get to know the curses.
What do I get to know?
I get to know if it's cursed.
You get to know the curses if you use the item.
Yeah. I think
But do I know
Identify
the
just
magic
tells
property?
you. I think Identify just tells you it's cursed. It won't tell you how.
What are the
Identify
magic
doesn't even
items
tell.
you
I
get?
don't even think it tells you it's cursed.
Even better, yeah. Let's see.
But they're magical, right?
They're magical, but it doesn't tell you it's cursed.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I want to know the magical properties.
I learned whatever spells are affecting the item. So if they use some sort of spell to curse it, then I would know the spell. But
The magic that affects each item that you bought, when Rhodey scans through it, the Phalite Lantern, it's filled with glowing, dancing fireflies that can illuminate even the darkest path. Basically,
Magical
it's a lantern that doesn't use actual fire, so it only illuminates up to 20 feet in a diameter, but it can't be put out by like non-magical means.
It's a
What about
cool
dark,
lantern.
Magical darkness.
It doesn't
Ooh.
work in magical darkness.
Ah, that's cool.
Imagine
then
like
you
casting Hunger of Hadar and then just like walking in with the lantern, like, "What's up, guys?"
Oh, that'd be fun.
And then the
I
ring.
would walk in.
And the ring is just more of a, it says, a delicate ring that's a gemstone that pulses like a heartbeat when worn. It inspires love and admiration in those who see it. You have advantage on charisma checks against creatures you are trying to seduce.
Yeah, this one gets you laid. Woo! I finished my scan on that. I don't think Rhodey's ever. If it ain't music, it ain't him. As a robot, he doesn't want to anyway. So as a human or a halfling, it's still probably
Does
could
Rhodey
not
know
care
the curse?
less. I would know if a spell was affecting it, but I wouldn't know the intricacies of the spell. So I would know if someone casted a spell on it. I don't know if a spell is the same thing as a curse, though. So,
A spell isn't technically the same thing as a curse.
Yeah.
Curses aren't
See
supposed
there.
to be able to be detected, but that's
Yeah.
why if you do get cursed, remove curses there.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's probably cursed. I don't know.
You want it?
No, I couldn't care less.
I offer both pairs of my slippers of Sylvan Wolf. Because I have no idea what to do.
The slippers give you advantage on performance checks when it comes to dancing.
Heck yeah.
Oh, you should so put them on right now.
Again, every item we've gotten has been cursed, I'm pretty sure. At least most of our items. So just this is the
Cleus also did actively go out and say, "I want cursed items."
yeah. So
What do you
we can wait
have?
till after our
Yeah.
performance tonight. Then we
Yeah,
kind of play
yeah,
curse
yeah.
roulette. I mean, playing with curses is fun. I'm down to play curse roulette. I'm already horribly cursed. I'm made of flesh. I'm an abomination. So I mean, we can keep playing.
You know what'd be worse? Is if he was made of man, but he was still the shape of Rhodey, so like a brown flesh ball
Yeah.
on his head.
No, I look like a Ken doll. It's just smooth down there. There's nothing there. I'm a halfling Ken doll. It's tragic. It's actually cursed. I'm cursed.
Well, does anyone want to use their cursed items?
I want to use the lantern.
I don't think I have a cursed item, and I don't want one.
You use the lantern.
Mm-hmm.
As you use the lantern, it emits a light in a 20-foot radius.
Is it cursed?
You don't know.
Oh, you're not attuned to it?
How do I tune to it? Do I have to attune to it?
Short rest, I believe.
This item doesn't require attunement.
Oh, cool. So it's probably not cursed. Maybe. Oh. Wait, can you put the lantern down? Can you like turn it off,
Gotta
put it down?
You put the lantern down, and the light goes off.
Okay. Leave the room. See if you leave the room.
How do I try to leave the room?
You leave the room.
Okay, I shut the door. Does the torch get all finicky if you can't see it?
Nope.
Okay, I pick it up and light it. Does it work?
Yeah, it works.
Okay, yeah, I'll put it back down. I let Cletus back in. I don't know. It seems to be cool. He's kind of a chill guy. He just kind of turns on.
He just turns on when you touch him.
Yeah.
This is gonna be something so like diabolical, like to haunt us later down the line. We have
Hey.
no idea. Okay, so I just put it away. I put on the ring.
You are immediately attuned
Didn't
to
I
it, and
just-
you cannot take the ring off.
Didn't I just say to try this out after the performance? Wait a minute.
So, like I said, you're gonna have advantage on charisma checks when it comes to seducing somebody, but it does have a curse to it. The wearer becomes emotionally dependent on the attention, feeling crippling sadness or paranoia when left alone or ignored.
We all
I
leave the room.
immediately remove curse and take it off.
Are you gonna burn a 3rd level spell slot
For that,
We have
yeah.
a
Right-
band battle
right
tonight.
before your band battle?
We have a
I
band
got
battle.
I got 2 more.
Please.
Okay.
It can wait until after the band battle, though. We
Wait,
need
dependent on who?
hypnotic pattern.
Wait, you said dependent on who?
Yeah,
Or
we have
dependent-
no info on our guys tonight either. We haven't done any recon. We've been a Dairy Queen all day. We have no clue who we're up against.
Yeah, that probably would have been a good
You
idea.
decided to take.
So the ring just literally gives you borderline personality disorder, and that's it.
No, you're
No,
just you're always just emotional. You
incredibly-
need
Yeah.
attention from others. Yeah.
So,
You want to constantly be around other people. You hate being by
You're the
yourself.
clingy girlfriend. That's
Yeah.
what you are.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not crazy. It's just you don't want to be left alone, and you want other people's attention. Which, as the face, you've already mostly been getting the attention anyway. So
I mean, I can
Anyway.
wait.
I push Cletus out the room and I lock the door so he freaks out. I'm just kidding. And I go, we hate you, we hate you, we hate you.
We all pretend.
I took
we
a knife
forgot
and I'm just
that
like
he's
hovering it over my
invisible and we
finger.
don't see that he's there.
Yeah, he's just.
What's even funnier though is he still has to tell the truth at like the most inopportune times. So
I thought I had to give
tell
a
the truth always.
No, it's a compliment. You have to give a compliment at the weird times.
yeah, so he has to give a
We
compliment.
have a belt. We have a belt that, if attached to someone, they can only say the truth. But we haven't
Yes.
used it yet. We haven't attached it because it's a one-time use. After you use it, you can't take it off.
There's a knock on your guys' door.
It's Cletus.
I'm already at the door, so I open it back up.
I'm like,
It's one of the stagehands. They say, chicken scratch?
Yes.
You guys
You
are
know
up
us?
next.
Up
you
next.
know us?
Who are we up against? I've been asleep all day.
They've been calling for you for like the past 30 minutes.
I've been asleep. Okay, where are they?
So they're at the stage in the summer court.
Wow.
Okay, someone
Where's-
jump on my back. Let's go.
All right, Scratch. Let's head out.
But not
Let's go.
Cletus.
Question: what is everyone's
It's like,
armor
wait.
at?
I like. Do you say that out loud?
As a joke, yes.
I look at her like, why me? Why'd you say that? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me?
Hurry up,
What's
guys.
wrong with me?
My AC is 16.
What is everyone's AC?
Sad.
I think- Okay, so mine hasn't been updated on D&D Beyond. I'm assuming because of an item.
14.
Mine is 50.
Okay, yours is 15 though.
Yes.
Okay, and yours is only 14, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what I thought. I'm just making sure. And this is okay. So for today, the items I'm gonna have are the Mind Sharpener Ring for Maple. That's gonna be it has 4 charges. Anytime you fail a concentration check, so when you summon your animals and you have to concentrate on them, anytime you would fail, you can spend one of the 4 charges and you just pass. There's not even a reroll, you just pass.
Where'd you get
So you
that?
could. I made it myself. I'm just that good. I give out the magic items, not the DM. I normally have the Boots of Winding Path, but since we're going into combat, I'm going to do Enhanced Defense. I can give a creature +1 armor class while they're wearing armor. So I'm going to give you, Cletus, +1 armor. I'm like, oh god, we have to go! And I pull out a ring, shove it on your finger, take out a hammer, start, like, fortifying Cletus's, like, leather, like, straps that are under his clothes. And then my third weapon, my third thing has to be my pipes, because that is my instrument, or else I lose my +6 bonus on performance checks, and I go back to +0.
Okay, so then what is your minimum AC?
15 would be the group's AC now.
And then what is the HP?
Oh.
God, this is gonna be hard, because we're all not together. So I'll add mine up first. Don't say numbers yet. Okay, so I got 51.
Alright,
How
are you all
much-
familiar with the song Coco Jamboo by Mr. President?
No.
Oh, it's
Can't.
it's like this like weird song with the dude has like the pipes and it's like really funky.
Okay, 5. Okay. Oh god, that's a lot of math. Okay. 2 plus 4 plus. So okay. So Scratch
I mean,
has
we could
36.
Let's say
Okay.
we can just do like calculator.
I am using the calculator. I just had to see Scratch's HP because we leveled up and stuff.
Okay.
Okay, what's everyone else's HP? 3.
45.
45. Okay.
I have 33.
30. Scratch has more health than you is scary. That's like my familiar. Cletus, how much health do you have?
What are you eating?
Cletus! What is your health? He's dead.
Cletus,
Huh?
what's your health?
What's your health?
Oh.
What's
sorry.
your
you
health
not-
max after the level
You're
up?
looking for that song, aren't you?
No. 39.
39? Okay, we have 204 health. I'm like half of that health. That's terrifying. You guys are babies.
That's pretty good though.
It's really I'm half that though. Scratch is the only thing keeping us together, honestly. He really is the glue. Scratch has like as much health as our party. Yeah, so 204 HP.
You guys are about to be in
15
for a
AC.
fight. I'm looking at the HP for the band that I have set in front of you guys. Like, dear lord, what
It's
have
like
I done?
400? Well, good thing you'll have till next week to balance out the encounter.
I figured we
No,
were
we're
just
not
gonna do
quite.
it now if you guys wanted, unless you guys are tired and want to hop
I
off.
have to be at work at 5 in the morning.
And it's
Okay.
9:40. Yeah.
So then next session, you guys are going to fight the band.
And I want a nice long fight. I want you to strategize. I want you to balance it. I want a nice hour-long
I definitely need to
kerfuffle.
balance it a little bit because currently, if you would like to know, their HP
So,
pool
good.
is at 490.
That's. Are they all barbarians?
No. If you want, we can at least do the RP of what you'll know what you'll be up against.
Yeah, we can go to the part where like we're right on stage about to fight. So like in this corner, you can do your intro.
Sure.
As you begin to go up onto stage, they get you get your instruments ready. You're invited out on the stage. They say, "Everybody, welcome to our next band battle." Reintroducing our judges for today's evening. First, traveling from across the multiverse, Simon Cowell. As he waves his hand to... Yep, he's one of the regular judges.
Oh, cool.
God bless.
Says, "It's a pleasure to be here. I'm looking forward to being able to judge all these bands once again." I'm trying to remember what the second one was. The judges...
Paula Abdul.
It was
Randy
it was Queen
Jackson.
Titania.
Second judge is our guest judge for the evening. Queen of the Sealy Court is Titania, as she, in her large stature, just sits down in this massive throne and says, "I look forward to hearing the songs of joy that will be brought about in this competition." And then our final judge, the owner of Melodies and Mayhem, and the one who contributes the most to these lovely bands, is Chris Prince, as he sits down in his chair and just waves. He says, "Now then, let the games begin." In this corner, coming off of their easy victory, not even having to battle in the first round, but scoring high enough to be tied for first place, we bring in Chicken Scratch, as everyone begins to cheer for you guys. Chicken Scratch, Chicken Scratch, Chicken Scratch. What do you guys do to introduce yourselves?
Yeah,
That's my heart.
yeah, No, we're not emo anymore. It was just a phase. My grandma told me so. I'm gonna just start off with like creating like a fog cloud just rolling out of the ground as I'm playing like haunting flute music as we do like a cool intro to the stage.
Like a really epic like marimba solo.
Sounds like a marching band, like when the marching bands come around.
If you're using the bags of haunting, I feel like it would almost be like skeletal Halloween kind of sounding.
Oh wait, did we go from like the Undertaker's intro in WWE to like spooky, scary skeleton?
I think so.
Yeah.
Cool. So you see fog rolling on the waters, and then you're spooky, and then you just hear that little marimba solo at the beginning where they're just like really just killing it. She's doing that, but just
on my marimba solo.
yeah. It's haunting. It truly, they've never heard spooky, scary skeletons in this dimension, so that is haunting to them, yeah.
It is intense enough that a few of the plants around you begin to turn into jack-o'-lanterns and kind of float around.
Ooh! Spooky.
Yeah.
By the way, our environment adjusts to fit the mood. So,
Oh yeah. Alright, let's hit up some banjo. Let's hit it with the bloody banjo, whatever they call it.
You got this, Cletus.
A lot of keytar. No, I'm just kidding.
Keytar. The banjo keytar. And then Maple, you also got to hit us with your like spooky drum solo. Ooh.
Yeah.
Cletus is a little too emotional currently.
I'll play the rhythm. Like I'll play the rhythm of the song, like in chords.
Oh.
Hold on, let's see. I don't think this is gonna get much better. Yes, that's a 6 total.
You push the button to open up your drums. It malfunctions. When the drums open up, the kick drum gets busted through.
It's okay.
You have everything. You have everything else still, but your kick drum is busted.
Man, I really relied on that.
I really relied on that.
Yeah.
You still have your little neck jambe thing.
Hey, but like, also, I know what symbols are, so I think that'll make up for it.
So
Yeah.
between the playing of why is Rhodey a 4?
I accidentally hit the roll thing. It was already pasted on there.
Then what was Cletus's role?
He didn't. I don't think he did one.
Oh yeah, go ahead and roll performance, Cletus. Because I thought that roll that Rhodey did was Cletus's.
Oh shoot! I'm using a lucky.
Yeah.
So you're using your second lucky?
I haven't used any lucky.
Yeah.
It's 27.
Okay, so 27.
So you have one lucky gone.
And
what do you do for your banjo spooky solo?
I start playing some like really ominous chords, like add some like tension, you know, add some 7 chords, you know, like your unusual chords, the ones that
He takes a violin bow and uses it on his banjo.
Wild.
That's what
Very
I do.
experimental.
We'll just go with that. I take a violin bow and I use it to sound really spooky.
And then Maple, why don't you describe what happens with you?
So, I open up my drums, kick drum, you know, it's got a hole in it. She's gone. And it just really throws me off. I'm just kind of fumbling and like I trip a little bit over the rest of the drums and stuff as I'm like trying to get to my seat, and it's just I'm just kind of a mess, and I just sit down and don't even try. Like for the intro, I just sit at my
You don't
drum
add
set.
to it.
Yeah.
That's funny.
We're done.
They look over and they say, that entrance was spooky. But can their scare tactics get past the tough exterior of our next opponents? Please, everyone, welcome the elemental endeavors. As you see facing you is a water, fire, earth, air elemental with a water weird on drums.
Crazy. Okay.
And
They're
that
not called Earth, Wind, Fire, and Rain.
no, they're the elemental endeavors, and that is where we're gonna end the session.
Sorry, my dog wants eating stuff.
You're good. So it's a bunch of elementals that you guys are gonna be fighting.
Heck
Cool.
yeah.
We will go ahead and end the session there for tonight. And then next session, you will be fighting these elementals, and if
Heck
you
yeah.
win, you'll be moving on to the next stage of the competition, which will be in Asgard, the plane of eternal battle.
Cool.
Oh, if we don't fight a bunch of Viking barbarians there, I'm gonna be kind of upset.
Everyone, we want to thank you for watching. For those of you who did, what is happening? No,
You just opened
turn that off.
Oops.
I am the DM of this campaign. Everyone else, let's go ahead and sign off.
I'm Rody.
I'm Rudy.
Well, I'm
I'm
Enoch
Maple.
here. I'm Cletus.
And
And
I'm
this
going to bed.
this is Melodies and Mayhem. Thank you all for watching. Tune in next week when we play once again. We'll see you then.
Good night.
Good night.